Hello. Hello, Disney fam. Hello. I see. Wait. I was like, wait, do. Hello, friends. It's good seeing you today. Happy Monday. Hello, Savvy. Hello, Devney. Good evening. Are you ready for. Ooh, yeah. Are you ready for some Twitch drops? Because I am. I already have all of my drops, by the way. So I'm thriving on my drops because I have them all. I couldn't wait. I needed my drops anyway. So I was like, I'll just watch a different streamer so I can get my drops. And I did, and it was wonderful. I watched a little bit of Shella, and then I ended up watching somebody afterwards that she rated. So I got my drops the same day, and it was very nice. You started and it wouldn't load? Oh, that's weird. Oh, when I was typing in the word donate, that was before I went live. It's all good. Coupon and Mint Matcha, hello. Hello, friends. It's good seeing you today. Happy Monday. I hope you're doing great. I am fantastic because I have all of my Twitch drops, and that's just wonderful. So I feel like I'm on cloud nine. I need to figure out like what I want to do with my bedroom because I got to decorate a few things. Flooring demo, thank you so much for the reset, by the way, for 11 months. I really appreciate it so much. Thank you. One more month until one full year. That's very cool. But can we get some hype in the chat, please? And thank you for that brand new resub, please. I really appreciate that. Annabeth, hello. How are you? I am doing really well, by the way, Mint. Thank you for asking. You know what? Today of all days, it wasn't blazing hot outside, so it was actually relatively nice. Cool breeze. I wasn't bothered, and it was good. Went to the orthodontist today, so I got good news for that. So that's wonderful. I'm supposed to be getting another adjustment, I think in July. So I also bought a fan, and I also bought yellow cups because they were 50 cents at Walmart. So also Trish Melody, thank you for the reset, by the way, for 4 months, by the way. Um and Disney Sims, hello, how are you? You got all your jobs for the game for to be free whenever. Honestly, same. I agree. Also, by the way, we are only $158 away for our charity stream for St. Jude. So at 3,500, I would do the 7 infant challenge in The Sims 4, and we're only $158 away, and that's crazy. So that makes me a little bit nervous because that's a lot of children. Um, what can we do? You had an AC going all day, so it's hot where you live. Ooh, it's only 81 degrees for me right now. But Annabeth, Egg Tart, Rebellica, Salty, and Sim3GG, how are you? I hope you're doing well. It is good seeing you all today on this lovely, fine Disney day because not only are we playing Disney Dreamlight Valley, we also have Twitch drops enabled. So if you want to know how to get your drops, by the way, even if you own or don't own the game, you can do exclamation point drops in the chat to give you all the info you need. But I'm so glad everyone's doing good. It's been a good day, and I have to say I've been doing good actually. And I think what we're gonna do, starting where's my calendar? I posted the new schedule, by the way, on Discord, and I also updated it on Twitch of what we're gonna be doing. Um, you know what? Where did it go? Ah, here it is. It's right in front of my own face. I have a few things planned for next week that I want to share with you all later, but nonetheless, it's gonna be a good day. 91. Ugh. And it feels like 98. That's even worse. I don't like those numbers. Pug Mama, welcome in. Hello. And I'm so glad you're doing good, by the way, Sims3GG. You finally got Stitch and opened up the Forgotten Lands. Nice. That's good. I have to say, I don't even know when we're even gonna have like another biome, because I would love another biome in this game. Because it's a game that I play quite frequently on stream, but also just like by myself, because I like decorating a lot. but I feel like it just needs a little extra, oomph, Ling, hello, how are you? Oh, and by the way, on the poll from last week from our charity stream, Reese's Pieces won by a lot on the poll through donation. So if you were curious what won in the poll, that is what won. But this time we have a new poll on who would survive the apocalypse: Bob Pancakes, Bonehilda, Nancy Landgrab, Bella Goth, or Vladimir Stride. And to give you all context, it's all through donations to the charity. That's how you vote, basically. It's 84, but feels like 91. Ooh. Oh, Anu, hello. You're working on getting the clock tower. Oh, Bessie, I hope you have a lot of clay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for you, Sims 3 Gigi, because that's rough. 200 pieces of clay sounds absolutely outrageous to me. I think so. But, I'm done with that one. Oh, you're stuck on the Wally one and you can't find the last piece of trash. It takes a minute, but I think that's also might be a glitch or so. But I've been doing really good though overall, Ling. I can't complain. We've been chilling. We just started stream actually. Ew, not it raining. That's nasty. Oh, you finished that one fast? Oh, good. Because I feel like clay is what takes the longest time to get. I would say, look, if you're having glitches, I would try to like close and reopen your game and see if that helps, or like report it in their Discord server, which should be just discord.gg/Dreamlight Valley, I believe. I think so. Oh yeah, it's discord.gg/Disney Dreamlight Valley is to get to their Discord. Oh, I'm out of sync. Oh no. I'm watching you with the glue one trying to deal with all those infants. That's stressful. I honestly, that whole entire stream was very funny, but I really enjoyed it a lot. But yeah, if we hit 3,500, which we're only 150 something dollars away, I'll have to do the 7 infant challenge by myself. I suppose we didn't get another biome until we unlocked the Forgotten Lands. True. That does make more sense. Also, Tom James 49, hello. How are you doing today, friend? It's good seeing you. How was your stream today? What were you all up to? I want to know. But if you are new to the stream today and you don't know what we're doing, we are currently playing Disney Dreamlight Valley. We've got Twitch drops enabled, so you can get like exclusive items in the game, like a gamer desktop and I believe a chair or something like that. But yeah, we're also raising money for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital all month long. I only opened to claim my drops and check my shop, by the way. Oh, well, I mean, that's important. And Kierno Saffron, welcome in. How are you doing today? But yeah, welcome in, Raiders. It's good seeing new friends. It's always fun to make new acquaintances, I say. Oh, Stardew with friends. How was that, by the way? I have not played Stardew in a hot minute, but also I feel like I need a new hyperfixation and get back into my Stardew era, I've been watching a lot of Duck Dan, so I've been trying to like get back into that game, Melissa, hello, and Peachy Pixie, hello. And I'm glad you're doing good, Kieran Saffron. I am doing wonderfully well, I have to say. I think I'm having a good day just because it wasn't too hot outside, so it wasn't too bad. So overall, it's going pretty great. I'm in the wrong section. Oopsies. Nope, wrong one. This one. But I'm glad it was a lot of fun. I think like with Stardew Valley, the one thing that I really love about it is how relaxing it can get over time the more that you play. And especially that the fact that they're still updating the game makes me very happy. So that pleases me quite a bit. But it's really cool that we're getting a new update for Stardew because the developers like making new updates. I pretty much ran out of gameplay, and even though collecting the stuff is annoying now, because my stalls are bugged and I can't sell anything. Oh no! I'm so sorry to hear that, Wanu. You'd have to hang out with Goofy, Kristoff, or Moana and manually push them until they're in their spot for them to work. Yes. I've had to do that quite a bit as well, so I can understand the frustration. I've reported the bugs in their Discord quite often just so I know that they are aware of it. Okay, Blue Star Lily and Blue Marsh Milkweed. Those are like hard to find. I'm gonna see if Kristoff has them. Oh, you're planning on getting this game soon? Oh, that's good. I think like the good thing about this game, like for Twitch drops specifically, is that you don't even need to own the game in order to like to get the drops. Like anyone can get them and claim them on Twitch, but eventually when you get the game for yourself, you'll be able to have them in your game in your mailbox. But that's really cool though. I find like this game has a reoccurrence of like people wanting to play and then they stop and they come back to it. I'm one of those people. I play it religiously, but then I take breaks in between. That way I don't feel too overwhelmed. Because I don't know about you, Tom, or anyone else in chat, but I'm a slow player. I'll take my sweet time so I don't feel too overwhelmed and like I'm not completing everything. I have 31 sand, 91 softwood, 0 coal ore. I'll get like 10. Why not? I reported of it, but I also can't break beach debris because the game constantly crashes. Oh no, that's not good. Oh no, I don't want to sell. I don't want to buy anything. Also, Tom, if you got to raid and run and do all your post-stream stuff, totally understandable. Feel free to lurk if you would like to. And if anyone else came with the raid and has to lurk as well, these are what our streams are for: relaxing, lurking, and having fun all at the same time by getting our lovely Twitch drops. I don't know what just happened. Okay. Also, Ella and Vixen and Melissa and Bobo Brains. Thank you for the follows, by the way. Thank you so much. Okay. I've got this strange problem I could use some help with. Tell me everything. You did a thing last night? You played Planet Zoo until 5 a.m.? Is that what it was? I often don't know what to do, what I'm doing half of the time when I'm playing this type of games. Oh, same. I just tend to run around a lot in video games and just like have fun and collect things and build new stuff. So I'm the same way. I never know what to do in half of the time with video games. Even like The Sims, I don't even know what I'm doing. And I've played it for 23 years. Some of the memories are starting to come back, but not many of them. And I can tell it's breaking on its heart. No! Have you ever forgotten something important? Yes, every day. I forgot an anniversary once. I think I forgot this valley. Yeah. You're a fast player though for this exact reason. I have the same problem. I have a very key hyperfixation on a lot of games. Like The Sims, I want to complete everything. Never done with that because that's an ongoing thing. But I think the one game that I completed so fast and like stopped playing was like The Walking Dead. Like I played all the Walking Dead games repeatedly to the point where I don't have anything else to do. Like all the achievements are almost all done. I've done almost every like side quest and every single like, choices. So I can understand. Also, Alex, thank you for the reset, by the way, for 16 months. I really appreciate it so much. After the clock tower, I have to tackle the Stitch and Donald feud. Oh, that one I feel like is the most easiest one to do. But in all my memories of her, I think it's like parts of are foggy, and I know someone else was with us, and I can't remember who. Maybe if you still had some memories of Elsa, she would still have memories of you. If you could help you fill in the missing in your memories with Anna, I could go ask her. Okay. I'm gonna ask Elsa. Yeah, enjoy your lurk. Melissa, thank you for hanging out. We'll see you soon. 5 away. Oh, you need to finish making dinner? Coconut curry. Ooh, with rice. That sounds fun. Well, enjoy your lurk and enjoy your food cooking. You bought discs for instant gaming? Like 5 of them for Planet Zoo? Oh. Yeah, what do we say about spending money that you don't have? That's funny. But I love that for you. Oh my gosh. Also, whoa. Why do I want to say Ferrari for a reason? G Ferreira, Rezi, welcome in. It's good seeing you. I hope you're doing well. Turn up commits tax evasion. I finished that game in 15 minutes. I saw my friend Avery play that game and it looked very cute. Ranch salad, large seafood platter, peanut butter waffles, veggie pie. Okay. Veggie pie and waffles. Okay, I can do those too. My brain's only small enough to remember 2 items. Okay, let's see. You wanted veggie pie. Okay, peanut butter. Let me do this first. Peanut butter and veggie pie. You played The Walking Dead season 1 and 2 about 2 times now. I've played through The Walking Dead season 1 and 2 about 6 times. And I own all of them. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And the other side things, 400 days. I really love Walking Dead. I love story-driven games that have a purpose and can take you forever a day to complete them, but they bring you joy. Also, Aries, Steph, welcome in. How are you? It's good seeing you. You still need to buy Planet Zoo, but it's on sale on Steam for you for some reason, unless the sale is on another platform. I don't know. I just know it's on Steam. That's what I saw. The Steam sale doesn't end until I think forget what day it ends. Honestly, I really don't remember. But that's weird. No, I don't want to make a leak. It was cute and fun. Honestly, I need to play that game because it looks very funny and I kind of like it. Turn up commits tax evasion. Oh, you're doing season 4 at the mid finishing of it off. Oh, good. I'm really attached to Clementine. Clementine and Lee are like my 2 ride or die characters that I will always forever love. Oh yeah, that's also where you can get the other games for Planet Zoo, Owanu, if you want to get them on sale. On Instant Gaming. I need to make large seafood platter and then ranch salad. Lady Brittany, hello. How are you? Having a heckin' best stream ever. I hope I have you up and lurking. Yeah, totally. Enjoy your lurky Lou. I appreciate that so much. I have no more seafood. After 84 years of having seafood, I'm finally out. Wow. What was the other one? Was it like ranch? Yeah, it was ranch salad. But I could have sworn I had ranch salad already made. Oh, here it is. Perfect. Luke in season 2. Yeah, Luke was a good one. I did like Luke in season 2. But I don't know. It's like The Walking Dead made me feel something different. One, because the characters were just so downright down to earth at moments. But then they also had like those moments where you just really wanted to love them but also hate them at the same time. And that's what I felt with The Walking Dead. But I loved Lee and Clem because those were like my 2 favorites all time. Okay. Perfect. Yeah, all good, Tom. Thank you again for the ratings and your lovely community over here. We'll see you hopefully again. Enjoy your rest.
Now he always has time for his fans.
Are you sure? Yeah, okay, let's give you some veggie pie. I'm actually kind of happy I have level 10 with almost everyone in this game. I've been trying this like slowly hang out with everyone once in a while, but some of them I just don't like. You know? Like Mother Gothel, I'm level 8, getting close to level 9. So, well, level 9 now. I loved Kenny. See, okay. He got on my nerves too at times. Like, I loved him at the beginning. I think every episode when I saw Kenny, I'm like, okay, will I love you or will I hate you? And I'm like, Kenny, you're testing my patience. Please stop. But season 2, when Kenny came back, I love that. That made me very sad and happy at the same time because Clem was gone for so long, and then she came back, and then Kenny was there. I'm like, ugh. I don't know. We'll have to play The Walking Dead again at some point on stream. Oh, you're gardening. Oh, I really want that mirror. But I don't know. It's just like, Kenny, you either love him or you hate him. It's like TV shows. I hate everyone in Grey's Anatomy except Meredith at moments. I think the only tolerable person in Grey's Anatomy is Bailey. Yeah, because she minds her own business, really. Let's be real here. Bailey is the only one that minds her own business and doesn't have drama. Everyone else got drama, and I cannot deal with that. Bailey is iconic, I agree. And I'm like, because I was analyzing every single character because I was watching the last episode or episodes for the season finale. And I'm like trying to think, oh, those pants look cool. Trying to think like, who do I love? Who do I hate? And I was like making a pros and cons list for myself of like thinking all the good qualities and all the bad qualities that they have that I love but also hate, and who can I tolerate the most? And it all boiled down to Bailey. She was a good one. Hemford Hen, hello. I am doing really great today. We're talking about Grey's Anatomy and The Walking Dead while doing some Twitch drops, which by the way, if you don't have your Twitch drops and you want to know how to get them, you can do !point drops in the chat and check what percentage you are at. I already have all mine. I did watch Station 19, yes. I have to go back and rewatch everything because that show got boring for me. But I did watch the season finale for that to understand Grey's Anatomy for their season finale. Because I know they kind of cross paths once in a while. But I definitely did. I know I have every character. I got every character. I got Scar, I got Simba, Nala. I hope eventually we get Timon and Pumbaa because that would be very nice. You haven't seen much of this game. What do you do? So the whole concept of Disney Dreamlight Valley is like, it's kind of a mixture of like Animal Crossing meets Stardew Valley meets The Sims and other type games too, because like your whole job is to restore balance of peace and harmony of Dreamlight Valley, which you are in. You are the leader, protector of this valley. You build relationships with everyone. You do their quest. You do kind of help build their homes with automatic like placing them wherever you want. But that's kind of the basic concept: restoring peace and harmony in Dreamlight Valley, building friendships, doing the quests, making money. And the good part though is that it's all the Disney characters that we all know and love, and they're still adding more of the characters bit by bit. So a little similarity to Stardew Valley, but with Disney characters, but more fun and less stressful because nothing is timed for the quests. You can take as long or as not long as you want with every single quest you do. You can stack all of them up if you would like to. But I enjoy it.
I'm sorry, but
I play it quite a lot. Definitely there's a lot of grinding for this game too. That's true. But hopefully that makes sense though. Cocoa Bean. Some of the quests do require a lot of grinding, like materials like clay, specifically clay. I think honestly, the one thing that I will recommend to everyone, new or not new to this game, the one thing you should hoard for the rest of your life in this game is clay. If you don't get anything else, just get clay. If you don't have many on your valley just yet, get all the clay you have, store it somewhere, because Bessie, believe me, you're gonna need it. 200 pieces of clay to build a clock tower? And clay is very hard to find in this game. Very hard. You can't wait to get Eric. Yeah, and like the other cool thing too about this game that I really love is that you're able to you have to interact with all the other characters to get certain other characters on the valley. Like for example, you need to be level 10 friendship with Ursula in order to get Eric on your valley. And then you also need to interact with Donald to get Stitch on your valley. And then some other character you need to get another character with too. But I like that you're, I guess, quote unquote, forced to interact, but it's like helping you to progress through the storyline for the characters and their friendships, and like even helping the valley to become better. So it's pretty fun. Pretty fun. Elsa is very pretty. You think you're gonna buy this game sometime this week? Does anyone know how long the sale lasts? Isn't say on the game page. Oh, for Dreamlight Valley? I do not know. Planet Zoo? I forget how long the sale will be for Planet Zoo. But Dreamlight Valley, I don't know even if that game is on sale. I don't think so. Probably so. Oh, what is this? What is that? Wait a minute. Midweek deal. That means I don't know. Oh yeah, also Iron 2. Yes, you are correct. Oh, for Planet Zoo. Oh, I'm not entirely sure when that sale's gonna end. I believe it's supposed to end this month. I think. So the 29th maybe. But Instant Gaming has sales all the time though. I'm not really fond of Ursula either. She's not my ultimate favorite. I spoke to Merlin and she suggests a spell that might help. It's not really my kind of magic, but I know that you're good with spells. Though it seems like a bit of tricky enchantment, I know what we can do. So do I. Let's get to work. We'll need to take an appointment memory that I share with Kristoff. Then we'll enchant a block of ice to put a memory inside. I can make the ice, but the enchantment is Dreamlight magic. You'll have to take care of that for yourself. Cool. What do we need for the spell? Swamp water, to be more specific. You should check the Glade of Trust for that, and then we'll need something for the earth to focus the spell on. Aquamarines. Okay. So we have quite a few things that we need to get. We need to get aquamarines and swamp water. Yeah, Elsa's very, like, one of the most calm characters in this game, I would say. And so far we have up to 25 characters in total in the valley that you can get. I don't know when they're going to do another, what do you call? Star Path. It does. On Instant Gaming, it does for Planet Zoo. Steam, it runs sales every once in a while for like special holidays or like or events or whatnot. But quite a bit. So I'm safe to buy this week. Yeah. Anna is pretty excitable and hyper. Yes, I mean I feel like I can deal with Anna and her hyperness, which I'm okay with. Okay, so how do I get swamp water? Okay. Oh, oopsies. Collections. The foraging. I have all the foraging things. Crafting. Why do I feel like I need a special thing to get swamp water? Unless someone knows how to get swamp water. I know it's in the Glade of Trust, but I honestly don't even know. I guess I have to fish for it. She'll be fine. Oh yeah, Kristoff is very chill. I mean, he can stop playing his ukulele at any time. There we go. You think June is going to be the next update for the Star Path? I would like that for a June update. Because I forget that they showed the roadmap of what we all are going to get. But I don't remember what was on that what do you call it? Roadmap. That's what it's called. Roadmap. You notice why I don't like Anna so much? She overthinks everything, which I do too. Yeah, I do too. I overthink everything. I contemplate life a lot about why this is here. So I can understand. I don't need the purple ones. I don't need that one. I need the blue. Get rid of all these right here. All these flowers. Don't need this one. I don't need those or that one. Yeah, I can go and sell all these little type flowers. I can always get them back. Blue passion ones I can keep. Okay. I really do like the fact that they gave us the option to organize our inventory and sort them, which made it so much easier. Oh, you saw Donald on the screen? I've ignored him. Oh, there he is. I've ignored Donald a lot since, like, I got level 10 friendship with him. I've ignored him since then. One. Thank you. Oh, every 2 months I'm expecting another one. Okay, so like we can expect an update in June then. But I'm really excited about the multiplayer update we're gonna get eventually. That would be very fun. Oh, here it is. There's the swamp water. It's glowing in the water. Good. Yeah, he did fall. Donald has a tendency of falling quite a bit. Very common, I would say. It's in his birthright. Oh, has anyone found the here and there fish yet? Because I still have not found it yet. Also, someone donated and I don't know who. I will look at the donation and thank you in a second. A lobster. Perfect. Think so. Okay. Oh, it's right there. I will let me close all this. I don't need that. I don't need that open right there. But Gloria, thank you for the $5 donation, by the way, to St. Jude. I really appreciate that. And voting for Brunhilde on the poll, by the way. So if you all don't know, we're raising money for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, which is a children's hospital, but also a research hospital. And if you don't know what a research hospital means, it means that they share their research to other doctors and scientists around the world. They are there to help save lives. Their motto at St. Jude is finding cures and saving children. And the one cool thing about St. Jude that I really like sharing with you all the time is that St. Jude is that no parent ever receives a bill at St. Jude. And the only thing that the parent has to worry about is making sure their kid gets better. And we have a couple of videos that I've been meaning to share with you all, but I kind of forgotten to share. So I'll probably play a video about a St. Jude patient that we've known about for a while later in the stream. Look at Lumsy Duck. What he really needs is Daisy. Let's be real here. I've ignored everyone at level 10, to be honest, unless I got a star path. Yeah. I think the here and there fish is a late night fish. Okay. That does make sense. Also, Night Owl, thank you for the gifted sub, by the way, to Book Fan. I really appreciate that. Gardening buddies. Oh, yeah. Gardening buddies are top tier. So I need to go over to the mines and get myself the aquamarine. Aquamarine. Has anyone ever seen the movie Aquamarine? Because I remember that movie. And that movie was quite a gem. Okay. Oh, Dazzle Beach in the Forest of Valor. Okay. So, let me go find them. But why do I feel like I have them in my house? I'm going to go to my house. Oh, you have? I actually have to say, Aquamarine was actually a good movie. It was not that bad. And welcome back from the ads, everyone. I was just talking about Aquamarine, so you didn't really miss anything important. I was also looking for Aquamarine, the gem in the game that I needed. Because I feel like I have it, but I don't remember. Oh, also, my mom was here earlier, and we were talking about, I have 13 of them, okay. And we were talking about, like, well, she was talking about, like, she didn't know what Glee Club was at first. Or, no, she told me she didn't know what, well, yeah, she didn't know what Glee Club was. And she asked me, did I know a show called Glee? And I'm like, yeah, I grew up on that show. Or I grew up with that show, not on the show. And I was saying that the show Glee is like a fever dream. You ask yourself, did this actually happen in the show? Because that show is wild. So me and my mom sat on the couch and watched 2 episodes. she's gonna have a fun time with that show. Because Glee, 6 seasons of like, what is happening? You don't collect, I hoard, literally me, 100 of each gems. Oh, that's cool. Hello, Elsa. Here's your things. Here you go. Take the gems, take the swamp water. Perfect. You found everything we need. Can we cast a spell now? Yes. Here you go. Oh, hi, Wally. Oh, wait, what if we get Eva in the game? Oh, that would be really fun. I would really love Eva. Okay. It didn't work. It's not your fault. I thought it said it's your fault. The whole idea was crazy anyway. Maybe the magic isn't strong enough. I know. Glee was like a very special show for me because it came out a year before I went into high school. So I literally grew up with that show in high school. Glee was my high school experience. I joined show choir. I was in choir. I was in dance. I was in musicals. I was in the fall play. I did everything arts related my entire high school career. I was in like 6 different clubs in high school for 4 years. I was doing a lot. I feel like Rachel Berry, but without the sass, being mean, and also constantly trying to be perfect. Well, constantly trying to step over people to get ahead in life. I wanted to be perfect, but yeah. Welcome back, Sims 3 GG. Thank you for sitting through the ads, by the way. I know they can be very annoying. The ads on Twitch are very weird. I know they can be quite lengthy. My memories of Kristoff must have not been strong enough for the enchantment. Merlin said if this happened, that we need something special from Anna to make it work, a special ingredient. A lock of her hair. No, I didn't want to involve her because I didn't want to get her hopes up, but we'll need to lock up. Tell me why I thought it wasn't going to be a lock of her hair, but we'll need a lock of her hair. Oh. Well, okay. Just gonna snatch a piece of hair off of your head. But Anna has such pretty hair. One Anna haircut coming right up. Whoa, we just need a small piece. You don't have to give her full haircut. Right, okay. I'll go talk to Anna. Okay. You saw Buzz, really? He's so tiny I can barely see him. I swear, Buzz, Woody, and... Oh, well, there's Woody. Look, he's so tiny. He's so small. That is very funny. Oh my gosh, it's hilarious. Okay, cool. I love that. Plus, I got Dreamlight for that. Nice. Yeah, honestly, so with ads on Twitch, if you don't know, so ads support me as a streamer when you can't subscribe, which honestly... Okay. Anyway, like I was saying, so basically ads on Twitch, they vary from person to person. You might get like 8 ads, you might get 2 ads, you might get 1 ad. But ads support the streamer for free, even if you can't subscribe. And honestly, if you don't know this about me, you never, and I mean never, have to subscribe to me to actually like be in my Twitch channel. I never expect anyone to like even subscribe to me at all. So literally you just being here is totally enough. So I really do appreciate when you all sit through the ads a lot, which I know can be annoying from like a viewer experience. I know eventually at some point Twitch is gonna like eventually edit how they do ads on Twitch and like fix them where it's not too overbearing. But yeah. Okay. Anywho, oh, you hit sent too early. Wait, what? Sometimes I talk to someone in game, and what are your buzz? Will just plop down. I'm moving in the background, and it's funny. I find it kind of hilarious when they just like plop down. Oh wait, I'm looking for Anna. Oh Anna, oh Anna, give me your hair. That sounded aggressive. I am sorry. Oh, I like Remy. I like that they do keep their toy original size. Remy needed friends. He was very lonely. So where did Anna go? Anna, oh, she's in the shop, which I actually need to buy some clothes anyway. You saw some streamers lock their VODs behind. Oh, I would never do that. That's just crazy. I don't have the patience nor the energy to even remotely do that. So I would never lock my stuff behind paywalls because no. So you'll never expect me to lock things behind paywalls. If I do, just yell at me. I probably clicked the wrong button. Are those potatoes? Oh no, those are coconuts. Never mind. That looks nice. That's 8,000. Oh, Cinderella! I've been trying to slowly collect all the outfits and all of the furniture in this game. Just because that way I have something. That's a nice chandelier. Oh, I need this for my kitchen. Oh, finally something good in this shop. Oh, I needed that counter. That counter was my dream. Now my kitchen will be complete. If one of your buds were my size, it would be weird. Oh yeah, it would be. And I would be scared. 1 second, I want to buy this fridge. I'm kind of glad that I have pumpkins and pumpkin puffs growing everywhere so I can like make more money. Also enjoy your lurks, by the way, if you're all lurking. And I hope you are getting your drops. If you are getting your drops, let me know. Because drops are very important, as we all know. Hey Anna, I kind of got this weird thing I need to ask you. Me and Elsa are trying to cast a spell, and a spell to bring Kristoff's memories back. If that'll help Kristoff, I'll do it. Well, we're going to lock of your hair. So get out the scissors. Your choice, scissors, clippers, or a paring knife. I think I'll stick with scissors. What I'm saying is I'll do anything for Kristoff. Okay. This small piece will be enough, I promise. Okay, here you go. There. I put this flask in it for you. Oh. Oh, okay. That's nice. I always buy all the clothing from the shop, but for furniture, it's so hard to remember what I have and what I don't. You know, I do have to say too, I agree. Furniture, it's more like a hit or miss for me if like I want it or not, because it doesn't fit the theme of my house or like the surrounding area. Because I don't think we can actually decorate on the inside of our villagers' houses yet, which I would love to see if we could decorate on the inside. Would be nice. You want that square at the store one? I know. I feel like with the store, it rotates every so often of like items that you either want or don't want. And usually sometimes it's like stuff that I don't want at the same time. But then I have this problem of like forgetting to go into Scrooge's shop to buy stuff. And so I miss out on the good stuff most of the time. These pants I want. I'm buying. Oh wait, did you mean the skirt? They might have been. Can we pretend I know how to type? Yes. I will pretend that I know how to type as well. 2,500. That's a 25,000 skirt. My goodness, no thank you. I'm good. That's too expensive. There's nothing in the store that I really want to buy anymore. Not today. I might come back tomorrow and get it. Is that Frozen? Oh, Beauty and the Beast. Rose 4 poster bed. No, I'm not really going for elegant. I'm trying to go with like cottage core for the surrounding area, at least for me. My bedroom in games, Little Mermaid theme. Oh, that's so nice. I don't know what kind of theme I want to go for my bedroom. I do know that one room will be all like gamer area, and then the other parts I don't really know. I literally just buy everything in the shop. Mm. I wish that we had a limit, not a limited, but an endless. An endless inventory would be stunning. Can we pretend I can spell it? And you're all good Sims 3 GG. It's all good. Honestly, I can understand all of you. I just hope you all can understand me. Because sometimes I am Lulu sometimes and cannot speak real human words. Let's put all this stuff in here. And I think one day what I'll do for like a stream or two, I don't know, is that I might just like organize literally all of my chests, like an organization stream. Just organizes me in Dreamlight Valley. That'd be funny. But I don't know. Like, what are some things that you like want to see in the game that we don't have just yet? I personally just want to have an endless inventory. And I also want Tiana. That's who also I want to have and see. Okay, bring it back to Elsa. She was over here. Oh, you renovated your plaza earlier? Oh, that's really nice.
I'm sorry, but could you help me?
I'm not ready yet. But I kind of remodeled my plaza a little bit. I do have to clear out this area though, because I don't like this pathway going this way. So I want to eventually change it and move over here. Because the store is very, very big to me. And I want to like move it somewhere else that's out of place. And then like the restaurant and then Remy's house need to be put like over here. Because I had like all the houses like in a row with like, you know, Goofy and Mickey and Minnie all in a row. And then I just moved them over here. That way it just seemed a bit more put together. And I covered everything with like trees and whatnot. I do need to put a bench on this side eventually at some point. I'm trying to make a pathway from here to up here. And then I'm going to pathway from here to like right here. And then I think what else I wanted to do, because up here it's kind of semi-complete but not fully done. Like Merlin's house is here. I have the garden over here. My house right here. And then I have Buzz's house here. Wally's house here. And then the Frozen castle here. And then Kristoff's stall. But I'm taking it bit by bit with like how I want to decorate. But I don't have a solid plan yet. But it's so satisfying to organize, and it will be very fun to do. The inventory, yes, or at least a shared inventory space so I can drop everything in the house chest. Yes. Okay.
Hello.
You're welcome. I knew Anna would be happy to give us this. Here you go. It's the spell. We did it. We have magic. We have a magic ice block with the memory inside. Nice. Yeah, so if you want to know how to get your drops, by the way, you can do exclamation point drops in the chat. You'll be able to check what percentage you are at or how much time you have left if you click the second link. But make sure you have your Twitch account and your Dreamlight Valley account linked together. That way the items will show up in your mailbox in game. It should look like this when you click the first link right here. If you click the first link, you have to log into your Twitch account and then log into your Dreamlight Valley account based on what platform you have it on. And then once you're done with that, it'll be able to be activated and you are able to collect your rewards for the stuff that we have today. Yeah. But if you click the second link, it will show you this right here of like your drops and rewards of like all the games that you have that are or all the games that are in progress that you may have watched on a stream, which I barely remember going into a stream that is playing this game. I have no idea what that game is. So it'll show you what games are in progress within your drops. But for today, what we have for drops are the gamer backpack and the gamer desktop is what we have for drops this go around. If you missed the first one that we had a couple days ago, I don't think you can get those anymore. Which is kind of sad. I would hope that eventually they add those into the game, into like the shop or some type of special reward for whatever reason, but um the gamer desktop and the gamer backpack are for today. And this is the last day you can get these drops. And I'll be live for 3 hours today until 9 p.m. But I will also raid somebody who also has drops enabled on their channel. That way your percentage just carries over to the next streamer. So that is what we're going to be doing today after stream. But yeah, you can't get the drops afterwards. If you don't get them today, you won't get them ever again, which is sad, but hopefully they'll have another drops, Twitch drops in the future, because that would be really nice. You're planning on making a theme park in the unlocked side of the forest and put Woody's house there. Oh, that's a smart place. That's a smart place to decorate in. That's good. But yeah, hopefully that all makes sense for anyone who's like confused about Twitch drops and everything like that, because I know drops for this game are pretty brand new. This is the second time that they've done this, so not a lot of people know about it, especially from the first go around that they did. Maybe you end up in a raid. Probably so. That does tend to happen to me. I tend to watch a lot of streamers and they just raid a lot of people. And I forget that I have my phone open on Twitch, on Twitch mobile. That tends to happen. But at least I can say I'm at 6% of Honkai Star Rail drops version 1. Ooh. Because apparently I have drops from Genshin Impact and Roller Champions. That's interesting. Jay is hello. I am having a lovely day today. We are playing Disney Dreamlight Valley and we have Twitch drops enabled. So we are having a fantastic time on the last and final day of Twitch drops. We're just doing a bunch of quests at the moment to just kind of play around in the game, see what's what, and build some more friendship. I'm hoping to build a lot of friendship today with everyone, because that would be very nice. Oops. There we go. So hopefully you're having a good Monday. I went to the orthodontist today. My mom watched Glee for the first time. Fever dream. Oh, sculpt it. Sculpt the magic ice block using your pickaxe. Oh. I knew that. Break. Oh. It's Anna. That's cute. Imagine if I like activate it and then Anna gets frozen again. That would be bad. You just popped your knee and hyperextended it at the same time. It's fine. But ow. Honestly, I bet. I do that quite often. I tend to pop my bones of my knee quite a bit. And it's kind of funny. Oh, Kristoff, you're over here. Who are you talking to? Oh, Goofy. That's who. Oh, you put that in the frozen biome when Anna's house, it fits well. I think that's what I might do too. I might put that over there. Because I don't have the hot cocoa stand. And I wish I did, because that was in the previous Twitch drops we had, or previous Star Pass we had a long time ago. And I never got it. So I need eventually to figure out how I want to decorate the Frosted Heights. Because I want to turn it into some type of winter wonderland with like hot cocoa and, you know, fun times like picnics. I don't know. I gotta do something with that at least. Oh, Kristoff, I have something to tell you. Hello.
Hello.
You carved the memory out of the ice block? I have to see this. Oh, you saw it. Wow. The ice sculpture. When I looked at it, I remember that Anna was frozen. I thought she was gone. I was so sad. And then slowly she was back. She saved Elsa, and an act of true love thawed a broken heart. I don't think I've been so relieved. I don't remember everything, but my feelings for Anna, those are starting to come back. Maybe feelings are more important than memories. What do you think? Well, your love for Anna, that's what matters. Still, I still keep trying to remember the rest. Now that I can feel my love for Anna, I gotta remember everything. No problem. Bye.
Way to go.
Bye. Drink stings a welcome in. How are you doing today on this fine Monday? I know what date it is, I promise. But happy Monday. I hope you're doing good. We got Twitch drops enabled today, so we're just chillaxing. I'm giving everyone their drops, their exclusive items, while building friendship with everyone. I'm glad to see you again. I'm glad to see everyone. Okay, I forget how many blue star lilies I need, to be honest. I always end up forgetting and having to go back and forth. So for the foraging, blue passion lilies, frosted heights, and then forest of valor. So I'm gonna go up there to get the little flowers. You're doing pretty good. Oh, good. I honestly have to say, I've been getting all of my days mixed up. I've been sleeping just fine, but it's like me watching TV does not help. My parents and I just started rewatching Cloak and Dagger. My mom started watching Glee for the first time today, 2 episodes in. I had to explain a little bit of the first episode because I'm telling you, the first time I watched Glee, I forgot that one episode was like an hour long. On Disney Plus, it's 50 minutes, but I was like, that happened in one episode? That's like a lot to take in. You just your characters with all the drops and you quite the vibe. Nice. Wait, oh, you just your character and the drops. Nice. I have my headphones, which honestly, I have the drops already for me. So I could technically change my backpack. Let's see. Oh, here it is, back. Here it is. The gamer backpack, everyone. I think it looks downright wonderful. I wonder what the next drops are gonna be like. Will they still go with the same gamer theme, or will they go with something different? I don't know. I'm gonna wear the ears. I'm gonna keep all of it the same. I got the ears from like the drop from like a couple of drops ago. I could wear the hoodie to match. I'm gonna wear the hoodie. Okay. I'm in my appropriate attire. Honestly, the only thing we're missing is the pants. If they gave us pants that matched, oh, it would be a complete set. Oh, pants and shoes is all we're missing from the collection. I know, I'm really excited for this game to go free at some point because so many people would love to have this game. Because like the game itself is so unique. I feel it doesn't feel like like your standard farm simulator type game. It feels like it's more different. Like there's a story to everything, and there's constantly new stuff being added. But I do know that you can actually get this game, or you can get the Twitch drops without even owning the game. So if you still want the exclusive items, you can still get them and claim them. But eventually you'll have to connect your Twitch account and your Dreamlight Valley account together in order to get them in the game. Pantsu's and a companion. Ooh, what would the companion look like if we got one? Ooh, a nugget. I can't get it. My inventory is full. I'm gonna get the whole outfit. That way your character can look like a full rainbow. Exactly. Okay, I got all those. I need to move these bushes and trees somewhere else because they're kind of in a weird spot. Yeah, so anyone can get Twitch drops. As long as like eventually you connect your accounts together, you'll be able to have them in the game. So yeah, you can get them. If you do exclamation point drop or drops in the chat, you should be able to see the second link and check your Twitch drops inventory to see your percentage. That way, eventually when you get the game, one of these days, you'll be able to claim them and then have them in the game in your mailbox. A little pet with the color scheme. Oh, that would be very cute. And yeah, Twitch saves all your drops for you. Yes. Oh, well, I'm gonna have to leave these for later. I'm gonna break them. Otherwise, it'll consider claim the game. Mail expires after like 100 days. So yeah, so if you claim them, in game, I think it's like 179 days, I believe, but somewhere in that range, it'll expire if you claim them. But Twitch stores them for you until you like link your accounts, which I think is like a very cool thing for all the games. Like I have drops from like 8 months ago that I claimed but haven't really like installed the game or connected my accounts yet. So that's just really cool of Twitch that they do these drops for people even without owning the game. Like I don't even have Genshin Impact and I know it's free. I just don't want to play it. But I have items from it, so okay. Yeah, I'm going to organize these chests at some point. I'll just do a whole stream of just organizing because this will take some time for sure. Ooh. 577. Oh, 2000. Okay, so I learned that if you do 3 pumpkins in your stove, you'll have a grilled veggie platter that's like over 2000 coins, which is very worth it. So just so you know, great benefit. We tried Jensen and Fall Guys, but my laptop doesn't support either game, unfortunately. Oh no. I know my friend Soros plays a lot of Genshin Impact. That's all that I know. Okay, so blue marsh milkweed. I only have 2 of those? What did I think I only had? I had a lot of them. Why do I feel like I have these flowers somewhere, but I don't know where? Sweet Veggie, welcome in. How are you doing today, friend? It's good seeing you. Thank you so much for the raid. Hopefully your stream went very well and you had a fun time. What were you all up to? I would love to learn more about it. We're currently playing Disney Dreamlight Valley, and we are also having Twitch drops enabled because my channel is enabled for those. And we're also raising money for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. And we're getting very close to our milestone of 3,500, where I have to do the 7 infant challenge in The Sims 4. So, a lot of cool things happening. The final countdown, that's the best thing I've ever heard on Twitch. Love it. But enjoy Lurk. Oh yeah, Mo and Emrys play a lot of it too, yeah. I really love your emotes, by the way, too. Sweet Veggie. They're pretty cool. I like vegetables. We're gonna open up the pouches. Oh yeah, I need to open up all those too. Yes, thank you. I'm just transferring a few things that way. I don't feel like I'm hoarding everything. And I'm glad you're doing really well today. It was very chill trying to get further in the story of our villagers in Dreamlight Valley. Very good. Were you able to get all your drops by any chance from different streamers on the list? Because today is the last day to get your drops for Bundle 2. Oh, not that one. Oh, sort, duh. There it is. Um, this time, this bundle is a gamer backpack and a desktop. A table! Finally, something good for my kitchen. I swear I needed good stuff, not bad stuff. But I've been trying to also build a lot of friendship with all the villagers too. I just got to level 9 with Mother Gothel, so I'm trying to get to level 10 with everyone. But we were just talking about before you rated. Okay. But yeah, before you rated, we were talking about like what we wanted to see in this game for the future, but also how we need a complete set of pants, shoes, and a companion for like this glowing rainbow theme that we have going on here. It will be just so perfect. But I'm doing pretty good though today. Oh. And you didn't. I missed the first one, but I didn't realize they were gonna be separate. Oh no. Well, hopefully, you can actually, if you lurk in my stream for just a whole hour. I mean, of course, you can leave if you need to. Of course. I mean, honestly, raid and run if you need to. Self-care is important. But if you want your drops, feel free to have me in the background for a whole hour, and you will have your drops. So, but of course. No pressure, of course. But yeah, I didn't know they were gonna do a separate at first too, but I kind of like the idea that they're separate. But it would have been cool if they like had bundle 1 and then like bundle 2, but then like had like a third day where you can still get all 3 or all 4. Because I know that like it was like only a 2-day time period where it was like 2 days of like bundle 1 and then 2 days of bundle 2, but then a third day where you can get bundle 1 and 2, where they unlock or reactivate bundle 1. I don't know, but one of these days I would love to see for them to do more bundles, but like give it a little bit more time, I guess. But I don't know. I think that the bundles are pretty fun. I'm just like, here's like what they're gonna do next. I should make an outhouse. 2020 10 3. I mean, I can get more iron ingots anyway. I'll make an outhouse. I'm gonna put this in the woods. I've also been slowly decorating my valley too to make it look nice. Okay, I need 6 more blue star lily and then a lot more blue marsh milkweed. I wish there was a better way to get the blue marsh milkweed because those I feel like are hard to come by. Oh yeah, pans for sure. Yeah. And a third day would be nice. It would be really nice for them to do that. Okay. So I know that the blue marsh milkweed is usually in Frosted Heights, but they're hardly, or the blue passion leaves are in the Frosted Heights, but the blue marsh milkweed are in the Glade of Trust, and I sometimes just can't really find all the flowers. But yes, enjoy your Lurky Lou. Enjoy your food. I appreciate again for the ratings in your lovely community over here. But yes, if you all came with a raid and you want to get your Twitch drops, you can do !point drops in the chat. But make sure you have your accounts connected, your Twitch account to your Dreamlight Valley account, based on what platform you have the game on. And then once you have watched the stream for an hour for any participating channels, you'll be able to claim them and get them in your mailbox after a couple minutes. Because it takes a few minutes to like actually get them, I've noticed. But if you so happen to only have like 2 or like 5 more minutes left of your drops to claim them and I end my stream, I'll be rating somebody else who has drops enabled. That way you'll be able to still get your drops because the percentages just like carry over and will like just continue as you continue to watch the other streamer. So you won't like lose any progress. Even if I end my stream, you have like 5 minutes left. Which I think is like a very nice incentive. But yeah. Really cool. And we also, since you all were playing Dreamlight Valley today, we were saying that like for a while now actually, that with the Forgotten Lands, there's a pumpkin, and it was tied between like Cinderella, of course, it's a pumpkin, but the fires, we were also thinking about Maleficent because they're green fires, and Sleeping Beauty had like different colors with the fairy godmother. But I don't know. Oh, finally, a flower that I actually need. Thank you very much. I'm gonna take those. I wonder if we can like sell them. Not sell them, but plant them. You know what I would love to do? I would really love to move Mother Gothel's house away from the center of this. That would bring me a lot of joy. Move her house ever so slightly to the right. Oh, another flower. Finally, thank you. Get all my mushrooms. Get this flower. That gives me about... Oh, wrong one. So if I have 2 of those, I now need only 4 more. 4 more of those flowers, and I can't sell them. I shall not sell my blue marsh milkweed flowers. They are precious to me. But you know what? I'm gonna look up something real quick. Blue marsh milkweed respawn. Oh, the flowers will begin to respawn every 15 minutes after being collected, but take up to 15 minutes or 2 hours. Okay. Well, that's fine. At least I collected them, and they'll respawn every 15 minutes after being collected. Maybe I should go back up to the Frosted Heights and go get the other flowers. That way I can see if they are there, because I feel like it's been 15 minutes so far. I don't know. Go back up here. Because this whole archway is going to take a minute to do. And I realized I should have... I have this tendency of like selling all my flowers and like, oh, I'm not going to need them. Not one bit. Well, little did I know, I'm going to need all these flowers. So what we have to do in this game for all eternity...
Ogres are like onions. End of story. Bye-bye.
Oh, I was like, what in the world? We have to become hoarders. The only thing we have to do is become hoarders in this game. No ifs, ands, or buts, you just have to. Oh, no, you're fine. I wasn't really doing anything, so you're fine. I was like, what? I don't know what that sound was at first. It's like, ow, jump scare. But yeah, we all must become hoarders. Doesn't really know if this game ever goes on sale. Honestly, I don't know if this game ever really goes on sale. I don't think so. But it should go on sale. I don't think it has ever been on sale since they released back a couple months ago. Also, Faith, hello. Thank you for the 9-month resub, by the way. I really appreciate that so much. Thank you, thank you. Oh, there we go. That's what I need. It's the rock mines. We learned the archway about keeping flowers. Now I have 50 of each. Oh, that's smart. Oh. So flowers and clay. Flowers and clay are the 2 things that we shall now hoard for the rest of our lives. I'll never forgive Minnie of that quest ever. Ever. Yeah, Dreamlight Valley. That's what we mean for like this game. I don't know if it'll ever go on sale, but I feel like it could. It's been a long time, so I feel like it probably would go on sale like during Christmas, like during the holiday season. That's what I feel like. Oh, it did go on sale during Christmas time. Oh. So maybe again like next year or this year in December will go on sale again. So I'll probably wait until then. And by then we'll probably have a lot more updates and a really cool, fun star path. Yeah. You got the second tier because the price is about the same as the basic one at full price. I have the full-blown one. I have the Ultimate Founders Edition. Because like the only difference between like each of them is like you get more items and more Moonstone, which is very vital, I feel like, for the Star Path. Because the Star Path requires Moonstone in order to unlock more things, but you tend to run out of Moonstone quite quickly with the Star Path, I find. So, the higher the tier, more Moonstone you get. Minnie, please. Yeah. There's a lot of things I've learned about this game that I was like, I should keep everything. I just want to become a hoarder. There should be a show called Hoarders, but for Dreamlight Valley. Because that show called Hoarders on TLC was a time. And my strange addiction. Oh, really? Then I'd be missing all the sales. Well, you are more of a pro at sales than I am. I was like, really? Okay. You didn't know Christoph Stoll had iron. Oh, I didn't know Christoph Stoll had iron ore for the longest time. Definitely upgrade. Has a lot of things need iron to craft. Yes. Wait, does Christoph Stoll upgrade? Or like does it remain the same? Because if it upgrades, I'll talk to him more. Because I'm pretty sure it probably does. Because I have level 6 friendship with him right now. And I guess honestly, I could hang out with him today to do some foraging. I might as well because I do need to plant a few more stuff. But Christoph, where'd you go? Hold up, Christoph, where'd you go? Not you sprinting. Oh, that's a smart idea. Adding it to your wish list so you can get a reminder in your email to know it's on sale. I have 30 games on my wish list right now. That all are not even coming out soon until like next year. You love those shows? Mind Strange Addiction and Hoarders was nice. Maybe when you level 10. Okay. I guess I should probably just hang out with him today. I do have to collect a lot of stuff anyway, from like my pumpkins to my onions and everything, and plant a few more things, so that's smart. I know I get so annoyed when I just bought it and then it goes on sale. Yeah, I know they sells clay and a lot of useful items and luminous coal. Ooh, that's good. I feel like I'll definitely do a lot of coal over time. Because I'm trying to get to the point where I'm starting to craft everything and then to sell, or craft everything then place everything everywhere, so I can decorate my valley a little bit better. I need to get through some of my other games first to free up my disk drive. That's smart. Let me sell a few things over here. Sell. No, I shouldn't sell anything. I need to go to my chest. I really need to craft. Hold up. I have them over here? Well, I'm gonna take these. Okay. Blue Star Lilies, taking those. Okay, well that was just weird and inconvenient. But I feel like I need to go through all of my chests everywhere. That way I feel as I'm doing something and craft larger chests. Because the whole small parts are getting too small. You can also give people purified night shards of good for friendship only if you have a little dream shards. Oh, got plenty of dream shards. You found that give them flowers works better than purified dream shards? Really? Huh. And Jeans, hello. How are you doing today? It's good seeing you. I hope you're doing well and swell. Oh, vanilla. I have vanilla somewhere, but I can give you a snowball. And I have vanilla somewhere in my chest. Okay. Let's go over here. Yeah. No vanilla in here. Ah, vanilla. Transfer. Oh, transfer. Oh my gosh, hold up. Click, split, 1. Then take it over there. Thank you. I didn't mean to do that. There we go. Oh my. I have more vanilla in here? I'll just take the whole thing. I will just take the whole thing. I always speedrun, loving them up with the gift and hanging out with them with many flowers. Ooh, that's smart. But welcome in, Jean. We're currently playing Disney Dreamlight Valley at the moment, and we are having Twitch drops enabled today. This is the last and final day you can get your Twitch drops, and I'm one of the participating channels you can get them from. So I hope you get them in your game soon, because that will be really fun. Level 6, you're right there. A smidget, please. Welcome back from the ads, everyone. Thank you for sitting through the ads. I really do appreciate that so much. Thank you, thank you.
It is what it is.
Reindeer are better than people. Both are equally cool. I would say people do suck because some people do. But I think some are tolerable. Oh, hi, Minnie. You can sell some of the shiny stones because they only really need it for gifts, and that's optional. Oh no, it's good. No, you're giving me very helpful suggestions, so I do really appreciate that, though.
Ohana means family.
Oh?
Family means nobody gets left behind.
Yes.
Or forgotten.
Okay. But no, it's all good. No, this actually does help because it helps. It benefits everyone because we might not know something, so it helps all of us. We're all in this together to make the Dreamlight Valley fun for all. Because sometimes I have a very forgetful brain, so I honestly forget half of the stuff. Even if I do it every day, I just sometimes forget. Okay. Here we go. Oh, some over here. Pearl, hello. Hi. How are you? I really love Stitch. He brings me joy. I'm not joking. I've ignored almost half of the villagers when we got new ones. Like, I've ignored Woody and Buzz the most, so I can focus more on Stitch and Wally. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do for a whole stream or something like that, the majority of the stream, what I'll probably do is like go through all of my chests in every single biome, take everything bit by bit, organize it, sell a few things. That way I feel like I have a perfect system. Because right now everything is just pretty much everywhere and jumbled at the moment. Because I am what you call a hoarder muggy. Oh, that's a fireplace. Or not a fireplace, a campfire. But welcome in, Pearl. Oh yeah, your first practice for your swim team, but it didn't go as planned. I didn't touch the water because of some thoughts. Oh, it's totally okay. It's valid. What you're feeling is valid. But, you know, hey, the next practice will be even better. Okay. I would also say keeping your rich soil does help too, sometimes. Depends on the quest. I know at the very beginning of the game, you definitely need to get a lot of rich soil for something. Hoarder McGee, that's what they call me. It's actually like my legal name. It's on my birth certificate, Hoarder McGee. Clearly. Faye, welcome in. It's good seeing you today. Darkwood, like generally collect as much as possible because you need 25 per large chest. Yes. Darkwood, why do I feel like I don't have any in here right now for me? But I can, however, look in my house. Oh, you're almost done with the clock tower? Nice. Yeah, let me go back to my house so I can check the said chest for Darkwood, because I'm really sure I do have those. I do need to make a bigger chest anyway, plus I need to empty out my stuff too. You used to be on the swim team and your first practice was hard, but it got easier. Yeah, you've got this. Social anxiety and some drama that's still lingering in my head from a year ago. You know what? That will fade away. That will fade away, Pearl, but don't worry, you've got this. We all believe in you. Don't we, chat? We believe in Pearl. Oh, hello, Eric. You can only get it from the Forgotten Lands, so you can't craft any large chests until you unlock that biome. Yeah, which can be a little bit annoying, that's true. Okay. Yeah, you can kind of see how a little bit unorganized it is, but at times it looks semi-organized. Keyword semi-organized. Also, I forgot I had put stuff in my fridge as storage as well, which I have all this stuff in here too. Nice. So that's where my Mediterranean salad went. I was looking for the salad for the longest time and I couldn't find it. Well, there it was. Hearing plays, welcome in. How are you? You need a big chest for food. That's what I need, because right now I got individual small ones. And Spags, hello. How are you? Happy Monday. Hopefully life has been treating you well and so well. Okay, I'm trying to organize Blue Marsh. Okay, Blue Marsh milk, we get those. And then I need not the black passion lilies. I need the blue passion lilies. Or the blue, no. Hold up, wait a minute. I need blue something. Oh, it's not the stars, it's the passion lilies. My goodness. 7 dark wood for every 15 minutes. Oh, it's not too bad. I feel like every 15 minutes is not too bad. I have 30 dark wood in this chest. I might have more. I don't know where that is at right now, so it's gonna be at the back burner of the emotions of like trying to figure out where's all my stuff. Okay, so that's in there. I'll put these in here for now. You haven't got drops. What is everyone at currently for their percentage for their drops? If they are doing drops, because I think everyone should do drops because it's open to everyone. But what's your percentage? Oh, here they are. Need those. And then get rid of these. Put those right here. Put those right here. There we go. You spent a full day organizing your storage room only to get an update with a new chest a few weeks ago. I remember that update was very inconvenient for a lot of people. They spent a lot of time. But it helped though. After the fact. Chelsea, hello. How are you? You like the idea of putting dairy products in the fridge? I should do that. Yes. Dairy in the fridge always. I always think it could spoil. You just max level with Mickey. Mickey was the first one that I max leveled with. 50, 100. You got them? Nice! I'm really happy that I'm able to do these things for you all. I like Twitch drops because it gets the community together, but also it introduces people to new streamers they haven't heard of. But Natalie, I'm doing really good. We're playing Dreamlight Valley again today for the last day for the Twitch drops. And we are currently trying to build some friendship with everyone. That way we can get some new quests out the way. So pretty good. Cannot complain. That's full. I'm going to keep the rest of my food. 21%, 30%, not bad. This is my first stream of yours. I'm excited to see you stream with Kayla before. Yeah, I said used to. I play a lot of games with Simsy a lot. We're going to play Among Us this week on Friday at 3. You can just claim your jobs. Very good. Oh, you usually watch on YouTube? I would love to forget what happened, but thanks to my anxiety, I can't dig out the hole. Well, we'll just keep to remind you, saying that you are valid of what you're feeling. Honestly, I have anxiety all the time. So what you're feeling is valid. So, it all just takes time. That's all that matters. Eventually, your anxiety will stop and you'll say to your anxiety saying that you don't control me. you should go step on a Lego, anxiety, because you're actually very stupid. You know, that's what I tell myself all the time, that my anxiety and my depression does not control my life, and it should not, because I want to live and I want to move on with things and make me happy every day, because I shouldn't change myself to please other people, nor should I let things rule over my life, because it's not worth it. At least for me, it isn't. I don't know. Your cat's meowing. It's food time apparently, so I'm gonna be real quick. Oh, it's all good. Where? I was like, what am I looking for? Bella Gotham definitely survived the apocalypse. Oh, really? Well, if anyone would like to donate to the charity for St. Jude, even if it's $1 hair, for the poll. Now, that poll over there is for our charity fundraiser for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, and every donation counting towards the poll, you'll all get to see who will win the apocalypse. So even if it's like $1, that's so much good. I feel kind of stupid. Can't speak. I feel kind of stupid because I've been playing this game for a while and I just maxed out with Mickey. Oh, honestly, don't feel bad. I say take your time. I just max leveled 10 with someone like one of the beginning characters not too long ago. I think it might have been, who was it? It was some, I think it, no, well, it might actually, it was Minnie. Minnie and Scrooge were like the two that I got level 10 friendship with not too long ago, because I am a slow player, but I also take my time with a lot of things. But also I don't like all the characters either because they're very annoying. So, I have my moments. I have my reasons. You're working on maxing with Scar. You have him at 9. Oh, then you're almost there. Not bad. You love Among Us Days. So do I. They are really funny and chaotic in like in the best way. Oh, Candyland was very funny. I don't think I laughed that much in my life. Okay, I have all these things in here. I could probably just sell this stuff. I'll keep that stuff in here for now. To visualize problems rolling over your head like water on a duck's back. I was gonna say I have the Holy Trinity, mental illness and disabilities, but then I realized I have 4, not 3: anxiety, depression, ADHD, and autism. I have ADHD. If you all can't tell, I'm all over the place with everything that I do. I'm gonna sell my apples because I don't want them. Plus I have way too many anyway. I'll sell the pumpkin puffs because I need money. I'll sell the fruit salad because the Wiggles. Sell this one. I'll keep those. Well, I'm gonna keep that. Sell this. Don't want that one. Let's see. Black passion lily. So this one. Softwood I will keep. All the softwood. I really don't want a cucumber. I can always get more. I don't really care. Everything else I'll sell this too. Here we go. You hear Donald in your game throwing a fit? Just like home. Or like, memories. Just yesterday, Donald threw a fit, and now he's doing it again. Nostalgia. Nostalgia. The good old days. Oh, typical Lego anxiety, definitely. It helps a lot for me to get out of my head and realize how seriously I've been taking every day. Of course, our feelings and struggles are valid, but sometimes we need to take a deep breath and pause and say, nah, I'm not going to listen to this hater in my brain. Exactly. And that's why we use our streams to uplift everyone. Yes. Come on. Oh, it's not done. Of course. Ooh. You're about to walk around here with all that money. Spare change, Kiri. I'm a little bit broke, Kiri. Can I have some money? I only have like 12,000 coins. I'm a little bit broke. Anyway, let me see. Let me check a quest. I could honestly help with Nala and Eric. Because everyone else I don't really have much with. Kristoff, level 10 friendship, that will take some time. So where's Nala? Oh, Nala! You're asleep. So Eric, it's you. Stretching over here. Oh, your phone is dying, so I'm gonna head out. All good, all good. Drink stings. Thank you for hanging out with us. We'll see you hopefully again in another stream. Tomorrow we're gonna be playing Wildflowers on stream at 6 p.m. Gotta respect Donald letting his rage out. True. I would love to see how they incorporate Daisy into the mix, so that would be really fun. Oh, welcome back. Oh no, Wanu. Wait, where did Eric go? Oh, he's over here. Oh, your cat want to be held, and I put him in from his bowl. It's like, hold me, please.
Hi.
Chronic pain. I feel like I have chronic pain in my back. That's just me slouching all the time. What's Wildflowers? So Wildflowers is a farm. It's a farm. It's an indie farm fantasy game where basically if you type in the word !flowers in the chat, it'll give you the description, but essentially it's a farming, magic, romance building type of game where your character name is Tara, who is wanting to help her grandma's farm. And later on in the game, you learn that your grandma's a witch and you're a witch in training, and it's your job to restore peace and harmony back in Fairhaven, while also taking care of your grandma's farm. So it's like Stardew Valley meets a magic game with The Sims, and it's all voice act too. We play it quite a bit, and we also are going to be doing a bunch of. Okay, Ariel. We're going to be doing a bunch of giveaway codes tomorrow. So, lots of cool things. Makes it worse. My brain follows everything that the person in my head does. Oh, Pearl, same. Same. Also, Karkar, hello. It's good seeing you today. How are you? It's been a minute. I'm glad that you're here. I'm ready for an adventure. Let's go. I'm ready. I'm skipping everything.
Good to see you.
But I'm glad that you're here. We're playing Disney Dreamlight Valley, and we got Twitch drops enabled. And if y'all don't know what Twitch drops are, they're like exclusive in-game rewards that you can get on Twitch just by watching a stream. Like today, if you are watching this stream for a whole hour, you'll get like 2 exclusive in-game items, like a gamer backpack and a gamer desktop PC that eventually you'll be able to get in the game once you claim them. But anyone can get the drops. You don't even have to own the game to get them. But if you don't own the game and you have them in your inventory, they store there forever until you link your accounts together at some point. Yeah, it's kind of like it's basically a quest type based game mixed with farming, fantasy, and dating. Yeah, that's how I would kind of describe it as well. That does make sense. Yes, you need Eric to get Ariel to have her legs. I think it might be the second quest that you need to do to get Ariel to have her legs. I think so. Could be the second one. It's been a while since I've like interacted with Eric, to be honest. So it might be the first or second, but I know it's very early. Oh, Scrooge, not Donald. But yeah, I'm so glad that you're here. I've been having a grand. I was like, what is that? I've been having a grand time because not only have I been feeling so much better mentally, physically, everything. I don't feel sick anymore. Like I don't have a stuffy nose no more, which is nice. But I've been finally getting back into the swing of things of like YouTube again and editing and finally having a purpose of my videos once more, and it feels nice. Ow, my back. Dreamlight Valley doesn't have a dating. No. This game does not have dating, but other games do.
A minute of your time?
No. But I feel like if this game had dating in it, I probably would not like it because it would be weird dating your childhood Disney character. Because I grew up watching Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. MICKEYMOUSE. That's me, Mickey Mouse. But I don't know. I watched a lot of Disney growing up, so it'd be very weird if we had dating in this game. So I don't know if I would like that. Be awkward. Apparently, a decorated Dazzle Beach I loved of Scrooge. Now he has a quest for you. Oh no.
I have so many amazing neighbors.
Oh really? Yeah. What brings you to see me today? A new business adventure, perhaps? Eric wants to take the sea again. Oh, you finished the clock tower? Nice. Now you no longer have to interact with Minnie ever again because I'm not joking. After that clock tower, I didn't talk to her for several months, IRL months. I've ignored her every time. Because I was holding a grudge because of the clay. I'm telling you, that clay, I sold all my clay because I wasn't using it. And then I found out you need 200 pieces of clay. I was like, I don't want to do it no longer. I want to go home. I was stressed for no reason. That clay haunts my dreams. I swear. Oh gosh. Dating would be weird, especially when most of them already have a partner. That's true. Disney dating simulator. Why do I feel like that's already a game? Dating Disney characters would make me feel weird. Yeah. I would ship them a lot, but I wouldn't want to date them. Some of them have emotional baggage that I don't want. So I'm like, go somewhere else. Also, Belle, thank you for the hydrate, by the way. I think, like, you know, some of them got emotional baggage that I don't want, so I'm good on my own. I just got the thing not long ago. I got new maps showing the waters around the valley. Now it's quite easy to turn around out there on the high seas. Tell Eric these maps won't be much help if he hasn't got a reliable compass. Oh, the map. I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map. Everyone has a quest for me. It's like, slow it down. I know I'm just so popular that we just need to slow it down, okay? I can't help being this popular. It's weird, but funny. Dating a toy, not the toy. Yeah, no problem, Car. I should have a video. I'm editing a YouTube short for tomorrow. And then so tomorrow will be a YouTube short video because that's all I have time for. But then Wednesday, I'm going to be uploading a video of reviewing my custom content pack that me and Little Dicka made, which, by the way, I believe that custom content pack is actually coming out. Oh gosh, it's coming out tomorrow for free. So tomorrow the CC pack with me and Little Dicka comes out tomorrow for free for everyone. And that will be a video for Wednesday. But tomorrow will be a YouTube short about a Sims 2 tip that I learned not too long ago about how you can potty train your cats in The Sims 2. I need someone to tell me to stop doing work after hours. Spags. I will cry. Do you want to see me cry? I'll cry real tears. You better stop working after hours or I'll cry. That's my excuse for everything. I'll cry. Not me having to run out of quests other than the green alien toy thing. Oh, that one took some time. I know I've never done it. I haven't done it yet, but I know my friend Lady Brittany has a VOD, I think on their Twitch channel or somewhere, of like going step by step on where to find them because they are very hard to find from what I've heard. And also with the golden potato quest. I already have my own baggage. I don't need theirs. Thank you very much. And yeah, no problem, Karkar. And Disney Sims, see you for now. Hope to see you again. These maps are great, are they? But Mr. McDuck said they weren't. They won't be much help if you don't have a compass. Oh, I have one. You gave it to me back before the forgetting, but something happened to it while Ursula held me a prisoner. It doesn't work anymore. It must have gotten demagnified. I'll go see Wally. He'll be happy to help. That's funny. That funny little metal guy. He's Ariel's friend, and you're right. I'm sure he'll know what to do. Here, take the compass. If you don't stop after hours, I'll throw a Donald level tantrum. That's a lot. Okay, where's Wally? Look at everyone. Everyone look after yourselves, or Steven will cry. You're gonna do that not only to yourself but Steven, exactly. You just made a nice hot chocolate since it's almost winter now. Oh really? I've never had hot chocolate before. I'm allergic to dairy. I'll just eat the not mushrooms. I'll eat the marshmallows instead. I was like, mushrooms? Imagine mushrooms, but in hot cocoa. That would be nasty. There are 3 levels of the alien thing. The first 2 are pretty easy because they spawn randomly in the biomes and houses, but the third one, you actually have to look. Oh gosh, that's gonna be a chore. But I think it's gonna be worth it. So, isn't that a quest with Buzz? Oh, you're helping Scrooge now? It seems easy. Scrooge's quests are a lot more easier than anyone else's because he just wants you to like decorate each biome and spend money. And that's pretty much it though. Ooh, what chat? Natalie has asked you, what has been the highlight of your day personally? That's a good question. Oh my goodness, Anonymous, thank you for the $50 donation, by the way, to St. Jude for the kids. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And voting for Bob Pancakes in the poll, as he should. Thank you, Anonymous, for voting for Bob Pancakes. He's a national treasure. He is the national treasure. So, thank you for voting for Bob Pancakes, because Bob will survive the apocalypse, as we all know. But if y'all don't know, at 3,500, if we hit that milestone, I have to do the 7 infant challenge in The Sims 4, and we're getting very close. We're like only $103 away from hitting that goal. So if you'd like to donate to the charity, you can do exclamation point donate in the chat, or my mods can do it. But if you can't donate, that's totally okay. I like to say that you are donating your time, and that's the best thing you can give, and I really appreciate that, because you took the time out of your day to watch my stream, probably for the drops, which honestly, I do not blame you. These drops are fun. But also taking the time out of your day to watch my stream to allow me to like spread awareness about St. Jude. So thank you for that. It's nearly 2 a.m. So that's my highlight, but honestly the best thing of yesterday too. Oh, that's good. Anyone else having issues with the drops aren't refreshing or counting? I would see if you did you connect your accounts together, Bookish? I would see if you can try to like reconnect your accounts, but if you're still having issues, I would report that in their Discord. That way they'll be aware of it. Even though it does end today, I would still report it just in case. So they know. But yeah, I would try to see if you can like reconnect your accounts, because I know some people were having issues with it before. Oh, it is a Buzz quest. The alien quests are for Buzz. They are separate from its friendship level quests since Buzz is already level 10. Oh, okay, that makes sense. I think the way they did the drops this time is not the best idea. I feel like I agree with you a little bit on that part too.
It's nice having so many.
I think because like what I was saying earlier before in the stream, that I was okay with them splitting it, But I think what I would love to see is like a third day where they reactivate bundle 1. That way people can get bundle 1 and bundle 2 but on like a third day of the drops. That way it seems a little bit more fair, because the first day was so short and it just seemed kind of hard for people to watch the streams at a certain time. So yeah. Also, by the way, we just hit 3,400 some dollars for St. Jude for the kids. And also, Mara, thank you for the $2.98, making it even. So every time that we hit $100 added to our milestone, I hit the lovely buzzer. So that's pretty cool. So now we're only $100 away from hitting 3,500 for the kids. That is crazy insane. So thank you so much, honestly, you all, for donating your time and donating to the kids. It really means a lot. You had to surprise your sister with the Sims 3 collection. That is so cool, because the Sims 3 was on sale on Steam. That's very nice. 12 or 13 aliens so far. Who to complain about my shop items sucking? Everyone else got cute items. Honestly, Bessie, I don't know. I would report it in their Discord. Hold up, what? This book says I need to craft a new Dreamlight magnet for the compass, tinkering parts, iron ingots, and crystals. Okay. Do I have all that stuff? Tinkering parts I do not have. I need 4 more. I can go up to Goofy's house. I never get I try to get some good shop stuff, but it's barely any. I would love a refresh, please. Please. It would be very cool though if we could like request like to Scrooge, saying, hey, I'm looking for this particular item. Can I have it in my shop? And he would like say yes or no. More likely he would say like yeah, because he loves money. So like he says, yeah, I'll have it in like, you know, a couple of days or so. And then he'll like get it delivered. That would be a really cool incentive way to like add into the game. Like you just like request an item from Scrooge saying, I would like, let's say, a yellow fridge. And like saying, sure, I'll have in like 2 to 3 days and come back to my shop, talk to me, and I'll give you the fridge for this amount of money. I'm like, not bad. Mickey and Goofy fishing at the same time at the same pond. Mickey and Goofy are like the best of friends, like 2 peas in a pod. I think they're very cool together. I really have to say I loved Goofy and Mickey the most, and I got level 10 friendship with them very quickly because I didn't know the whole thing about the roles that you could give everyone. I thought it was like my role that I had when leveling up friendship with them. So every time I would have like a new friendship level, I would give them a role, and I almost gave everyone the same role. So I'm slowly going back and trying to craft all these manuals and changing their roles based on like their personality type. So it's been a minute. But Charlotte the Silly, hello. I am really happy that we've raised so much money for the kids. This is actually our 3rd week raising money for St. Jude. And that is insane. I cannot believe that. So thank you all so much. You can only request items you already unlocked, unfortunately. That's true. You would love the multiplayer feature so I can go to other people's shops. Yes. Wait. Oh, that would be so fun. I would love that. I would love that a lot. Going to other people's like valleys and buying their stuff. Cause I swear, people have better items than I do. I'm like, can I have your village now? That would be great. Thank you. All good, Ravilla Kid. Thank you for hanging out. We'll see you again next time for another stream. Enjoy your rest. Yeah, you can change their roles, MJ. If you go to your crafting bench and you go to potions and enchantments, you'll be able to make manuals. Now, I honestly cannot remember because my brain is like a size of a goldfish at this point because too much is going on. But I honestly cannot remember if I needed to have a certain level with Merlin or this was just a generic thing that came in like an update. I couldn't even tell you if I remembered. But I'm pretty sure it's like a regular just update. But hello, how are you though? Those are what those books are for. Yep. Changing the roles. Yep. And Panther Girl, hello. How are you doing today? It's good seeing you. We're playing Disney Dreamlight Valley, and we have Twitch drops enabled, where you all get some very cool exclusive items for your game, like a backpack and a desktop PC. How do you get those signs from your chest to keep your stuff organized? You have to craft them. Oh, thanks for the compass. You have to craft them on your crafting bench, which I do need to craft more anyway, so I'll go back over the Goofies. Oh, it did come with the update. Thank you. You have Merlin and Chris at level 10. Okay. So the manuals came with an update. Thank you for the correction. So in order to get your custom signs, you need 10 softwood to craft those custom signs. Like you can customize your chests like I have in my home. And they added it in where you can like change like the icon of it too. So if I place it out on the ground, which I honestly just like should put it somewhere over here. They have it where you can like change like the look of it. So it like makes it work like veggies or mining or whatever you want to do. But it's pretty cool. I like the idea that you can have these signs now. So you have all these like different icons you can choose from for your custom signs. If you have like 10 softwood, you're good. Which this is our garden. And we'll just change it to that. So that way I know what is what, so I don't get too confused. So hopefully that makes sense. Curie plays. And also for anyone as well. You have to have level 10 friendship, change their job. Oh, so you need level 10 friendship to change their jobs. Okay. That makes sense. Okay. So I was right the first time, but I just got them mixed up when I was like speaking my own words. That makes sense. So who do I want to change my roles with? Because I have everyone. Merlin's fine. Wally, he's appropriate. Moana, Maui are appropriate. Remington, I could change him to Gathering, but I honestly don't have the means to because he's so tiny and I can barely find him. Elsa, she's fine. Mother Gothel, I think she's fine with her role. Donald, Goofy. Goofy needs to be changed to fishing because that seems more appropriate. Mickey, Minnie, and Scrooge, they're all fine. Buzz, he's fine. Woody, barely even talked to him, which is very sad. Even Maribel. I feel like I'm okay with like all the roles, I guess, but I might as well change Nala to like not to harvesting. Or I could change you to like digging. I don't know. But it's pretty cool. Yeah, no problem. Always happy to help. Honestly, we're all in this together with helping each other with like ideas and suggestions and all this stuff. So, yeah. You have to take Donald because he's not a fisherman. Wait. Donald, what are you? Yeah, he doesn't really seem like a fisherman. He seems more like, to me personally, he seems more like a person that would like love digging or a person that would love mining. I don't know why, but he just like captures that vibe to me, at least. I would love for him to like have Daisy, because I feel like Daisy is like the missing piece to his happiness. Do you know what items you are dropping? Oh, for me? What he's dropping? Like wood and stuff? And Salty, welcome back. How are you? You know, wait. You know which items you are dropping. Sometimes I do and sometimes I don't. It depends. But it's usually whatever Christoph is dropping for me. Because I think I have him as what do I have Christoph as? I have him as harvesting wild crops and fruit. So if I harvest like a crop or a fruit, he gives me like a second batch for that. Like I just harvested an onion, he gives me like another onion. Oh, you meant for the drop, or do you mean the drops for Twitch? Oh, if you meant for Twitch, I'll show you. Where did they go? I am the most discombobulated person you'll ever meet, I swear. Um, but this is the drops that we are getting for today. This is bundle 2, the desktop PC and also the backpack. The desk and the headphones were the first bundle, which you could no longer get, sadly. But bundle 2 is the PC and the backpack. How many character outfits did I unlock? I don't think I unlocked that many because I just kind of forgot. Merlin, I only have the first one because I kind of missed the whole holiday event with that one. Ariel, I have both of hers. Okay. Sydney, hello. How are you doing today? Thank you so much for the resub, by the way, for 8 months. Or, yeah, 8 months with 7 months streak. I really appreciate it so much. Thank you, thank you. Bessie, that's garlic. Wait, what did I say before Owanu? Because I don't really know. I only have one outfit for Merlin, both outfits for Ariel, and one outfit for every single one of them, like Donald, Goofy, Mickey, and Minnie, all one. Because most of them, like the other outfits, only came with a star path, and I didn't really complete the star path further enough to get those said outfits. So hopefully in the future we'll get those. Oh, I said onion. Oh, well, you can really tell I don't eat garlic to know if it's garlic. Well, but yeah, the other outfits came with a star path, and you had to unlock a certain level in the star path to get those outfits. But Ariel is a quest that you have to do with Eric. I think at quest level 1 or 2, I can't remember. But Ariel's outfits are from Eric. The other ones are from like star path stuff. What comes with a VIP? You just can post links. That's really it. Twitch doesn't really have like really fun things for VIPs at all. VIPs can only post links. That's not really as exciting because honestly, when it comes to links, I don't really have links are very scary because you never know what people are going to post. So it's like a little fancy badge you can have next to your name. But if a VIP is in the chat and they wanted to post something that they wanted to share, I was like, sure, because you can, as long as it's appropriate. Because regular people can't post links. Because I have it where random people can't post links because I don't trust trolls on Twitch. Only Ariel is from the quest. Yeah, everyone's from Star Path. And also, in order to get Eric, you need to be level 10 friendship with Ursula. Wait, did I need a pike? I needed a pike. That's what I needed. Okay. I needed a pike. Now all I need is the fugu and the here and now fish. But the festive ones, I'll have to wait until like next year to get those, or in December or something like that. Dazzle Beach everywhere. Yeah. Oh, there's an ad playing. Oh gosh. I meant to like pause that ad. I swear. Oopsies. By the time I typed it was over. Well, I always meant to like snooze those ads. That way I feel like I can finish my thoughts so you're not like trapped behind things. I thought I could interact with the clock. Oh, I need to take this compass to Eric. Oh my goodness. Where's Eric? Eric! Oh, Prince Fabio! Prince Fabio! Hello? Don't move. Don't you dare move, Eric. I swear, if you move, I'm gonna cry. I'll cry. Hello? Yeah, so you need level 10.
Thanks for coming over.
Yeah, you need level 10 friendship with Ursula to get Eric. And then I think it's like another something with Ariel after that or something like that. And then to get Ariel's legs, you need to have a quest with Eric. I think at level 2 or 1. I think so. You need level 10 with Ursula and then get her. And I think level 2. I think so. I think so. You might be right, Owano. I can't remember. It's been a while since I've unlocked Eric. I kind of like put that over my head. Yeah, level 2 with Ariel, I believe. Yeah. You laughed way too much at Prince Fabio. Oh, Prince Fabio. I'm actually really excited to see the Little Mermaid movie this year. Meet Eric inside of his house. You know what? I don't think I have been inside of Eric's house in a while. We just got out a pork sirloin roast for tomorrow. Ooh, but you're not sure how to cook it? Do you have an air fryer? Or a pressure cooker? My dad does a lot of stuff in his pressure cooker, quite a bit. Like ribs and stuff. And it does quite well. So maybe pressure cooker could be really good to see how to cook that. Or the oven. Either or. Also, welcome back from your ad, Car, by the way. And thank y'all for watching and seeing the ads. Appreciate that. I need to make sure I collect all of my things here. I always forget to go on the beach and get my sand. Because I know at some point I'll need a bunch of sand to make glass. And I always forget what I need. Oh, her legs are from Eric's second quest. Okay. So we were right. Oh, hello. Don't give me the side-eye, Kristoff. He said bontastic side-eye. Literally. Are the ears from bundle 3? So the ears were from the first bundle that we had last month. That's where I got those from, along with the jacket. The jacket and the ears came with the first bundle from the last Twitch drops we had. Those I don't think you can get anymore. Oh, you were trapped behind 9 ads. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Also, with ads play, I don't really do anything interesting, so you never miss anything important. Unless I said something. Hold up, how's this house way better than mine? That's rude. But okay. I guess that's fine. Whatever, Eric. Whatever.
Hi.
Yeah, sadly you can't get the ears or the hoodie anymore, which I honestly wish hopefully one day down the line they will like enable it where you can get those things at some point. Cause let me do this real quick. Because I can't have the thing on here. Friend Steven over friend Eric. Cause the first drops, I believe, what were they? Yeah, the first drop we got were the headphones. Oh, no. The hoodie, the laptop, the gamer chair, and then the ears were the first drop from the first go around. And that was like, I think maybe 2 or 3 or 4 days, something like that. And they were all at once. So you would have to watch the stream to get all of them. But luckily there were like many participating streamers who had Twitch drops enabled. That way the progress will like continue after a raid, which we'll do today. We'll raid somebody who has drops enabled. That way you can get your monthly items. Yeah, like 2 months ago. It didn't feel like it's been 2 months. Because we had them in April, I believe. April or March. March or April. Oh. I was like, what changed? It might have been his desk. Come by and look at the table in my living room anytime to see if there's something you like. I already added some old blueprints I found. And I'll add new stuff often as I can. Oh, that's so cool. What's this? Compass Ottoman. Oh, I don't want that. I don't want to pay that price. Well, I don't want any of that. So no. Oh, you sadly don't have Eric. Well, Bestie, I'm sorry to say, but Ursula will be your new best friend. And I mean that to everyone. I'm sorry. Because I don't like Ursula at all. Okay, so I've done that with Eric. I don't think Nala is even awake at all at this point. So maybe I can build friendship with a few more people. Ariel, I could always talk to her. Because I have her at level, I think, 5? No, level 6. I could do that more with her. But I really should focus on Woody. Because Woody might have something like really unique that I could do with him. So we'll find Woody. Yeah, no problem, Moonrose. I'm so happy I'm able to do these drops for you all. I hope you enjoy the items. Also, Kristoff, we can stop hanging out. I'm done with you for today. Goodbye. Goodbye. Where is Woody? Woody, where are you? Woody McWhorton. If you check this table every day, you get random blueprints. Unfortunately, there aren't a lot. Okay, good. Thank you. Where'd he go? Oh. Oh, he's in his house. I think Woody's the only one I really haven't interacted with that much since the day we got them. You just got a notification on your phone that said TikTok has been banned in Montana. Will Ohio be next? What? That's a little bit weird. I know TikTok's being banned in different areas, but I'm like, that's weird. I was like, where's Woody? I couldn't find Woody at first. I'm like, wait, where did he go? Also, Lexi, thank you for the follow, by the way. You see how tiny he is? He's so tiny. I'm like, where did he go? Okay. I think honestly for me, I would have preferred to have Andy's room for Woody's house. You're trying to make your house look villainish. Ooh, that's a nice way. My house is like all yellow right now, but I'm trying to go with like my area of my home. In the Forest of Valor is a cottagecore theme. Must have been early March because I got in the game early March. Okay, then it might have been early March then. I mostly wanted Woody high friendship because his house is ugly without lights. Oh wait, so his house does change? Oh, if I didn't know that, well, okay. A diamond, we ain't that rich, Woody, you crazy. I don't know his house changed. One time I couldn't find Woody because he was behind the coffee table. He was so tiny. Oh my gosh. Well, what did I know? Thanks. Got level 3 finally with Woody. I can do a lot of foraging, which I should honestly do. His items are so cool. Oh, that's really nice. Okay. Well, Woody would... So where did he go? Would you like to hang out with me? Hey, howdy, hey. You look confused. Say Spring Sims, is there a favorite toy around here? What do you mean favorite toy? Well, when you're a kid's favorite toy, you have responsibilities. You've got to take care of the other toys, make sure they're safe. Keep things organized, and whatever you do, make sure no one gets lost. Oh, cool.
Thanks for stopping by.
I know so many quests I have to do still. You have Ariel level 8 now. I've been trying to level her and Ursula because they're hard to level up. Yeah. I think someone said like flowers helps a lot with them to like level them up. I know it's all good. You know, hey, lurking is always appreciated here, no matter what. So if you need to lurk, that's all good. Let's hang out, Woody. Do I have stuff in my inventory? I'm running out of room, so I'm gonna have to like figure a few things out. Eat this. Drink some milk. I always buy some more. I'm gonna sort this out, organize that. I'm gonna go back to my house so I can drop some stuff in my chest that I don't need. And then we're gonna go out and about and like just get some stuff. But I'm doing really good overall, Katie Creative. We're currently playing Disney Dreamlight Valley, getting everyone their drops, much needed drops, of course, because today is the last day. And we're also raising money for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. We're only $100 away from hitting our next milestone, which we'll be playing the 7 Infant Challenge in The Sims 4 if we reach it. Yeah, so pretty good so far. I've been also trying to get every recipe as well. I would say I need to learn how to make a souffle. I have yet to learn that one, because I know that also earns you quite a bit of good money. You wish for the custom signs, they had biome icons on them because I have a chest in each biome for native stuff in the area. Oh, that would be a nice one. That would be a nice addition. I would like that. A part of me wants to put a large chest right here just for the garden, which honestly I might just do. I just might do it. So for every recipe I look at, for the roast from Pinterest, I don't have the ingredient for. Oh no. But what are you missing? Acid Lure, welcome in. How are you doing today, friend? I'm glad that you're here. Happy Monday. Or Tuesday, wherever you are in the world. You never know. You could be traveling. Oh, I can take this chest right here. I will use that for the outside. I'm gonna make a new one. I can just snag the one I got in my house. There we go. But it's good seeing you again. It's a nice chill day today. Not too hot, not too cold, but just the right amount of heat. Like 81 degrees, so I'm not losing my marbles today. Okay, let's put that in here, and I'll put the most of my food in my fridge. Oh, it's 9:17 for you. Currently 8:17 for me at the moment, so it's not too late. It doesn't feel like it's 8:17, at least for me. Like, it's still light outside, which is crazy. It's nearly 9 p.m. and there's still light outside. What's up with that? Let's go over here. Crazy weather. I don't understand. It's 4 a.m. for you. Oh, Wanu, how are you not tired? I don't know how you be staying up this late. I would be in bed. My brain can only handle so much. Everything except the roast. Oh, well, you know, there's always time to get it, you know, Panther Girl. There's always time, you know. But that's good though. Like, you're only missing just that and like not too many ingredients. So it's not too bad. It's good. I might, you know what? I'm gonna put the snowballs in my fridge. 11:18, 3:18. Y'all be staying up late. Is it the Twitch drops that you want? Is it the Twitch drops? No, but that's really cool though. I mean, honestly, the latest I can stay up, I feel, is maybe at the most like 3 a.m. And that's my limit. I can't do no more. My brain be like mush. Do I have any space? Okay, I have tons of space in here. I'm gonna put those in here for now. For this corn. There you go. Woody, let's go. 9:18 EST. It's almost a summer solstice, which is the longest day of the year. That is true. Kenya bought you the rest of the Planet Zoo DLCs that you need. That's so nice of Kenya. Now you'll be able to thrive like me. Which, do you have any updated photos? That's so nice. Now you can have all the zoo animals in your zoo. What a joy. I really love Planet Zoo. We're gonna play it again at some point soon on stream because I really enjoy that game a lot. I also I need to play through City Skylines again and like really hunker down and like play that game. Mike Berry Bush, no. I need to filter. Oh wow, you can traits, not bad. Furniture zone, oh wow, outdoors. Let's see, the chest should be out here. That's some sign, medium chest. I have an outhouse that I do need to put somewhere. I'll put the medium chest over here. You don't do it purposely. 4 or 5 a.m. is your limit. Yeah, I don't do it on purpose either. It's just like I stay up because I have so much work I have to get done that I just tend to forget. I'm like, oh, it's 4 a.m. as well. Oh, you already got your job, so just here for the vibes. Oh, nice. Thank you. Honestly, I like that. I'm always here for the vibe as well. I go for the drops, but stay for the vibes. Yeah, penguins, but redoing their habitat. Oh, that's so nice. I need to update a few things on our lovely zoo. I need to go in the Steam workshop and find some entrances that I want to use. No, don't plant that corn. It's not made for there. 720 MST people. Nice. Mountain time. I'm basically nocturnal. Okay. That was weird. I'm going to save my game because I thought that was scary. Basically nocturnal last couple of weeks, especially because of anxiety. Understandable. Valid. I always forget about the filters. I just struggle. Me. I want to struggle today. It sounds fun. Yeah, I'm going to go see the Little Mermaid movie. I'm really, really excited for that to come out. I've heard good things about it so far. I saw the trailer and I knew immediately I was going to fall in love because Halle Bailey is in it and she's pretty cool and love the music that her and her sister did over the years. But I'm also like a huge Disney stan, so I live for anything Disney. Even if I think it's going to end up being bad. Just like The Lion King, the live action version, that was a carbon copy. 1 egg cheese. Really? Well, let me just go over to my house. Well, first let me put this stuff in here. Thank you. Oh, what's this stuff here? Donald's going wild in your game again. Donald needs some love. He needs a hug. But who's all gonna go see the new Little Mermaid movie, by the way? We'd love to know. Okay, you said what? What now? You said 1 egg. Just 1. Butter. I need to buy more eggs. And oh, I don't have milk. I'll just go do it at Remy's. Oh, I forgot. I don't have my milk. Welcome in, Wicked Angel. How are you? And thank you. I really do appreciate that help. Because honestly, I could not remember to save my life what I needed for a souffle. Because I knew it gave you a lot of money. Because I'd be broke. Very quickly. Because I tend to buy everything in the shop. Oh, you never watched live action Lion King nor knew about it? But did it feature actual lions or realistic animated ones? Realistic animated ones. They looked very CGI to me. So look, if you watch the animated version, like the cartoon version, and you saw the live action one, it's literally the same. But they look very realistic. So that's its moments. I still watched it. I enjoyed it, but I didn't like fully enjoy it. Oh my gosh, Remy, please. There we go. You've been looking through instant gaming through so many interesting games are only for €1. The sale on the site is insane. Mood. €1. What a lovely time. Okay, butter, milk, eggs. Cheese. There we go. You messaged me at the farm? Not the farm, but the the zoo. Oh, level 4 souffle. How much? Nice. How much? Oh wow. Okay, well, I'm gonna get myself a lot of souffles being made today. I know what I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna be thriving. Also, Aga, thank you for the follow, by the way. Welcome to the Spring Squad. Look too uncanny valley to me. No problem. I have all the recipes. Nice. Did that register as a link? It kind of did, but I still see it. I hope to see it next weekend. Me too. I think I want to take I usually, whenever like new movies come out, I wait a couple of weeks because like the hype and everything, and then I go see it. That way I feel like I'm not too overcrowded when I'm like in the theater. Plus I have not been in the theater in a long time. It's been like a couple of months, so I might eventually just go back. What you talking about saying no? You crazy. Honestly, I had thought of them just remastering the animation. Take the Proud Family reboot. The animation looks amazing compared to the original one. It should be the trend, not live action. Yes. And I agree with you on that part. I'm looking forward to the next season for the Proud Family reboot. That should be pretty exciting. Fluffington, hello. How are you doing today, friendo? I'm glad that you're here today. Bell pepper puffs, jam waffles, ranch salad. I'm going to ignore you all. I'm going to do my quest as Woody. Howdy, Swing Sims. Are you ready to help me with my big project? I'm trying to start I want to start fixing the carousel so I can help folks around here even happier. Oh, make them even happier. I'm gonna need you to do the most of the heavy lifting since, well, I'm a toy. What do we need? Let's go see Kristoff. He has been handy with very tools. Okay. Perfect. Oh, you're helping Stitch now? Very good. You bought this game yesterday. What are your favorite things to do in this game? I really love cooking in this game, but I also love collecting things and organizing my valley. Is what I've been enjoying a lot lately. The quests are more like an afterthought for me of like, I have to do this in order to progress into something. So the quests are okay, but the decorating is very fun, and organizing my chests is also very fun. Oh, and since you got the game yesterday, Fuzzington, we have Twitch drops enabled for the second bundle. So if you want to get your exclusive items today, make sure you connect your Twitch account to your Dreamlight Valley account. That way you can get the items. Unless you already got them from a different streamer and then connected your accounts already. But if you haven't done so already, make sure you do. You can do exclamation point drops in the chat to give you all the info you need. Enjoy your life, by the way, Car. It's time for him to say sorry to Donna. Oh, wait, that will be... Oh! I forget what happens after that. Happyco, hello! It's good seeing you, friend. I'm glad that you're here. I hope you're having a lovely Monday today. Yes, it's Monday. But yeah, I hope you're having a lovely Monday. We got more Twitch drops today. Today is the last day for the drops, if y'all don't know. I like to run around in the biomes and collect stuff because I'm a hoarder. That's also me. I'm a hoarder as well. I like to hoard things and then put them in the chest because you never know when you're going to need them later. Like clay and stone and iron ingots and dark wood and things and just wood in general, especially clay. I'll never live that down. Where's Kristoff? He is in his house. I have to listen to the conversation. Oh, that's right. And I'm so glad you're doing good today. I'm actually very happy it is Monday as well, because honestly, Monday's over, so it's like kind of a blessing that it's over. Because tomorrow is Tuesday. And then that means Tuesday is a Tuesday of a Tuesday. I don't know. Words. But I'm looking forward to this weekend because it's going to be Memorial Day weekend. But yesterday we played Planet Zoo, and Dab is now addicted to Planet Zoo, and I must show you all Dab's lovely zoo. I love that lake over there, by the way. The lake does look very nice. You're like at almost 2 stars, but it looks really cool and very detailed. I kind of want to do something similar to that, but I have to start all over to make it look nice. But I don't know. But it looks really, really cool though. Now they have all the packs and everything. You can really like go ham with everything. We're gonna have to like play this game a lot more. So Dab is in her zoo era. Just saying, she's no longer a simmer. I said it. No, say it again. Yeah, it's gonna be Memorial Day weekend on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Me and my parents are gonna be cooking next week on Sunday in their kitchen. We're making sweet potato pie or vegan sweet potato pie with egg roll in a bowl that's like also vegetarian. And then my dad's making something very special that he likes making, which is like it's ribs in the Instapot, which I think is pretty cool. So we're gonna have a really good Memorial Day weekend for food for next week on stream. So that'll be at 1 p.m. Central on Twitch on here, if you'll be here. But ribs, egg roll in a bowl, and the vegan sweet potato pie. Oh, you didn't know you didn't know that I'll connect my accounts. Yeah, no problem, Fluffington. Always happy to help. Your favorite part is decorating the house in the valley, making it cute items or outfits. They need to make more androgynous bodies, faces, and hairstyles. So yes, more diversity would be perfect in the game. I do agree with you on that part. I guess because like it's like in a way brand new still. They're still adding in more things, but yes, I do agree. But yeah, Dab's in her Planet Zoo era. What you should do, Dab, is make a zoo in The Sims and pretend. But yes, we do love our mods here in the Twitch chat. We do. We really do. Honestly, without their help, I probably would quit streaming altogether. Maybe. Or like constantly cry after stream. But yeah. They do help a lot with all the commands that we have and like just help making sure that chat is nice and safe and welcoming and not too crazy. And they also help with questions that need to be answered when I can't answer them. Because my mods are better at answering questions than I do. Because my brain can think about 1 or 2 things at a time. Because like I'm streaming, 1. Looking at chat was another thing. Playing a game was the 3rd thing. And then making sure I don't have technical difficulties was the 4th thing. So this, like with streaming, there's so much. So mods really are like the true MVP of Twitch. And just like in general. They help the streamers feel better. Honestly. And this like they're all volunteering too, so they do this out of the kindness of their own heart. They wanted to help. Yeah, Instapot ribs. That was my dad's gonna make. I think it takes like 20 or so minutes to make in the Instapot. But it's gonna be really good. And I'm very, very excited. You're vegetarian, but ribs do sound good too. Yes. So that's why like with our stream, we're gonna do like a lot of like vegan and vegetarian dishes. So a thing for everyone. And we always share the recipes in chat when we do those type of cooking streams. Because I'm not vegan or vegetarian. I just love food. So I love eating anything and everything. But I love more vegan food because it's easier to make and it's a lot more fun and a lot less messy, in my opinion. I've been meaning to make ribs again, but I did it once with homemade barbecue sauce in the crock pot. Ooh. That's nice. Yesterday, my parents were here, and we had made rice in the Instapot using 2 cups of brown rice with 3 cups of vegetable broth. And then that took like 14 or so minutes to make, which was not that bad. And it turned out really, really well. And then my dad used the leftover vegetable broth to put in like the chicken to turn it into pulled chicken. And it was very good. And then my mom made egg roll in a bowl, which is like coleslaw with like carrots and some meat crumblies that were like soy meat crumblies and a lot of like veggie type things in the egg roll in a bowl. So it was really, really great. I'll have to share the recipe in Discord so you all can have it if you want to make it for yourself. Um, oh, cool. But yeah, I think that would be really, really fun to hear. For you all. Oh, wow, cool. Where's Kristoff? Oh, Kristoff. Oh, Prince Fabio adjacent. Where are you? Kristoff, where are you? Oh, you're in your house. I came up there for a reason and I just got distracted. I swear, I get distracted so quickly. I came up here to go give Kristoff the stuff, and I went on like a random like sidetrack tangent about other things. And I forgot about Kristoff. We just had ribs tonight. Nice. I feel less anxious cooking vegan as less to make you sick. If you cook it wrong, though, I did get food poisoning from vegan ice cream. I didn't freeze it properly. I go on this website called oh my gosh, sorry. I go on this website called Nora Cooks, noracooks.com, and it's all like vegan and well, actually, it's all vegan dishes. So if you're like vegan or just vegetarian or just want to make new foods, Nora Cooks is really good at making the recipes very concise, easy, and fun to follow. Kristoff is my husband. I love him. Hello. And Acid Laura, enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you for hanging out with us.
Hey,
Appreciate it.
could you help me?
No, I don't want to. But okay.
Hi.
You did get some frozen corn ribs, which are just a corn on the cob cut lengthwise with barbecue sauce. Ooh, not bad. Woody and I are trying to fix this carousel, and we could use your help to figure out where to start. I'll be happy to help. Actually, I'm kind of glad you came to me. I've seen how worn down the carousel looks, and I wanted to do something, but I didn't exactly know how to approach it. It would have been a little bit odd for me to show up with a bunch of planks and nails. It would have been a nice gesture, I guess, but a lot of people might take it the wrong way. Anyway, I have some time to think about how to fix it. You're gonna need a repair kit. What do I need to make it though? I jotted down a few ideas. You'll see how pretty simple. Carousel repair kit in no time.
Really appreciate it.
Oh, I got see, you just need to hoard everything. I have everything but the fabric. See, when you hoard things, the quests go very quickly. Prince Fabio adjacent. Honestly, isn't he really though? He has a reindeer for a friend. Drops acquired. Oh, nice. Oh, good. I'm so glad that you got your drops. Now you can sit back and relax and enjoy the vibes. What is everyone gonna do with their drops? Like, how are you gonna decorate your house? Because I still haven't figured out what I'm gonna do with my drops. I'm wearing some of them, but the objects, I don't know. I know I'm gonna make a gamer room, but I don't know how I'm gonna do that just yet. I need a wallpaper that fits it very well. I need fabric. Oh, wait, I need cotton to make the fabric? Okay, well. Oh, I only need 2, so I need like 10. Which I think I need to get the cotton anyway. That's been all grown. I wanted to share that the Hello Spring sticker I bought a few years ago is still going strong in computer. Oh, nice! You know, so when I made that sticker and I got it manufactured, those stickers do tend to stay very durable over the years. And also, by the way, I didn't want to mention because I forgot to mention this earlier. If people who donated to the charity for St. Jude donated $20 for to get a thank you card and a sticker from me, I will be shipping all of those out at the end of the month, along with the pins of the giveaway winners from the beginning of the month. I'll be doing that at the end of the month. So if you wanted the thank you card, whether you donated $20 or more, and you didn't select the reward, let my mods know so they can send you the form if you want a thank you card. Only if you donated $20 or more to the charity, but you didn't select the reward, we can get that done for you. It's not enough to fill a room yet. I hope they do it again. I hope so too, because I really want like a full-on gamer setup in my house. I only hoard a bit because I like the grind. But so far, all we have is a desk chair and laptop and a PC. I think what we're missing is like a wallpaper and maybe some posters. No, because they really are. It's on the inside of my computer. Oh, that's so nice. So my arm will rub against it. Oh, hand. I really appreciate that. If you didn't know, Sebastian is coming to this game soon. Oh, I'm so excited. Wait, where did you see that? If you have a link, send it to one of my mods so they can post it, because I did not know that. I love Sebastian. He's actually a very wise creature. I need more cotton. Well, time to go some more. I can only make one piece of fabric. I just wanted the poll. Yeah, Bonehilda needs more votes, but then again, Bob needs more votes. So in the last week for our poll, Reese's Pieces won. And then the first week that we were fundraising for St. Jude, Mustard won on the poll. So Mustard, Reese's Pieces, who will win the poll this week? Because this will be a poll that we'll have up until Sunday of next week, and then we'll have like the last few days to do the last one, which will be when did you start playing The Sims, which is a very simple one. So I don't know who will win this poll for this week. I feel like Bob could win for the apocalypse because he's very iconic, I believe. An LED light in this style would be looking amazing. It would look amazing in our room. I agree. I need to buy some cotton from you because Christoph does not have any cotton in his cell. And I need to sell a few things, I realize. Goofy! I wonder if at some point we'll be able to go underwater. I was thinking that too, because I would love to go underwater for sure. Like with Ariel or Ursula or something like that. That would be very nice. A very good addition to gameplay. But I wonder how they would do it. Because the other thing too is that we need Atlantis, because we already have like Atlantis theme type stuff everywhere in Dazzle Beach. So I feel like eventually we'll have like more ways where we can go underwater and like discover new things. So I'm down. I'm down for that. Okay. Eric needs to keep mentioning Max, and I want him in my game so bad. I know. I feel bad for Goofy because he didn't have Max, so hopefully at some point we'll get everyone. This makes me want to go rewatch the Goofy movie now. Honestly, also, go back to the poll. I feel like Bonehilda could win. Because Bonehilda's already dead. So, she can survive. But she doesn't need to eat. Hold up, I thought I buy cotton. Oh no, I have cotton. I just need to buy it. Oh, a wall light could be interesting. Is that stuff from Atlantis? Yeah. The stuff on Dazzle Beach near like that cave over there, it's from Atlantis. Yeah. I really loved Atlantis growing up as a kid. I would love to see Treasure Planet. Cause like you know like those floating not buildings. It was floating like rocks up here, like over there, and like some around the valley. I feel like it would be so cool if we have like Treasure Planet and we could just, I don't know, go into the sky. I kind of want to get Ariel's daughter in the game. Me too, but I don't know how she would fit in. I mean, of course, it's Eric's and Ariel's child, but I don't know. I wouldn't mind it, but I wonder, like, would she have her own house? Or would she, like, just move in with Ariel and Eric? Or who would she live with? Eric or Ariel? Because Ariel has her own house, Eric has his own house. So, that would be quite interesting to know. Who she would live in. Live with. Because I don't remember really what happened at that movie or in that movie to figure out what would happen next. That's true. They don't live together. That's the hard part. At least Nala and Simba live together. That's true. I really love that Simba and Nala live together. And they have their own little house. It blends in very well, their house in Sunlit Plateau, which makes me very happy. Okay, let's use that one more time. There we go. Olaf third wheeling. Where'd they go? Oh, hello. Hey, Olaf. Hey, Buzz. I can actually see you now. At least I have Woody nearby, because at least he's like helping with things, with the gardening and harvesting. This helps me tremendously. I should go ahead and harvest a few more things that I have around my valley. That way I can get some more friendship levels up with him. Because I know at a certain level with Olaf, there is a way to do that festival play thing. And then you get like a special cloud. I wish Mickey and Minnie would live together. That would be interesting. But I guess since Mickey was like the first one, the memory of them living together will be interesting. Maybe they'll build more story. You made Nala and Simba Scar's neighbors? And they haven't started a fight yet? Oh my. You know, what will be very cool as an addition would be a way that we can get more levels than level 40, but also more than level 10. That will be also very cool as an addition to the game. Like, probably when they put it for free would make more sense. I think so. Okay, that's just a decorative thing. So while the cotton is growing for now, I shall just go back to my house and make the one cotton that I already have, or the one fabric that I have. I can just do it over here. Yeah, I'll probably sell religious overtones, yeah. You put them too far away, I feel bad. I feel like, because I put Minnie's house here, and then I put Mickey's house literally right next door so they feel close together. Because originally I had Goofy and Mickey together, and then Minnie all by herself. So I just kind of moved their houses like closer together since they were like the first villagers already here. I moved Merlin near my house because his house seemed more fitting in the woods rather than like in the peaceful meadow. I'm gonna make one piece of cotton. Fine. Will I be able to claim the drops after the stream? I haven't started playing yet. Yeah, you can. Yes. Yes, you can. I think it's not working because of that. Well, as long as you have your accounts connected together and you claim them, you'll be able to get them in your mailbox. It does take a few minutes, I've noticed, to get them in the mailbox in game. But also if it doesn't work, I would see if you could try to close and then reopen it. But then if it doesn't work still, I would report it in their Discord to make sure that they're aware of it, so they know. But they should turn up in your in-game mailbox. It should take like a few minutes. It's like very, very quick. Oh, Rapunzel will be really fun. I would honestly love Tiana next, at least for me. Well, I would love Cinderella and Maleficent first, so we can figure out what the Forgotten Lands is doing over there, because that is looking a little bit rough. With all those fires, it's looking a little bit nasty over there. So, gotta fix that ish. And then I want Tiana afterwards, because I think that's the only thing that's like bothering me right now, is that the fires are looking a little bit ugly, and I don't want them there. So I want to make sure I get those out the way. And then it will be like, we're good to go. Okay. Those are all good and put in there. Look at all these little ones. Mickey and Minnie are always having separate houses in Disney. That's true. They do have separate houses in Disney World and all like the movies and stuff. And they're not technically married, per se. I call them friends that love each other. I wonder what they're going to do with second beach pillar. Because Stitch was the perfect opportunity to introduce a quest to fix it. See, I don't know what you're thinking, but for me, it's tied between two things. Atlantis or some other like ocean type movie. I don't know. That's what I was thinking. Maybe Atlantis. Because that's all I can think about at the top of my head, because we have that at the Dazzle Beach already. So it's only a matter of time. I'm gonna go back up here and water my little cotton things. You know, I did not think about that Finding Nemo. That does also make sense too. Finding Nemo, Atlantis. Ooh, Luca. That's another one that we could have in this game. I watched Luca at least 17 times. So that's a moment. But Nemo makes more sense. But then again, they're fish. And they'll always be fish. So their house would have to be underwater or something. Let me sort through all this. There we go. And actually, no, sort by type. There we go. I'm gonna put all these flowers in here for now, and just eventually just sort through them all and sell them out along the way. Okay, link to your accounts, and then, but now I'm not sure how to claim the items. The desk and headphones say stream closed, and the backpack and PC says stream closed in 2 hours. I don't see anywhere to claim. Do you see like a progress bar of of your percentage of how long you have left? If it's not there, I don't know. Because you should see like a percentage of how long you have left. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, no. Give it that. Thank you. But also, that's really strange. I remember when I first started playing this game, I found little bags in the clothing in it, and I didn't know you could open them, so I kept getting those bags, and then I had 20 of them without knowing I could open them. Yep, free clothing for all of us. The fact that the fishing is such a big part of the game, maybe Finding Nemo could be true. Or Peter Pan, because they have all like those floating cliffs and things. That could be also another good benefit. I have to keep all this in here. I'm going to keep the souffle. I don't want these eggs really, but I know I can use them for something. But I know I have a lot of them already. So I'll sell the pebbles. I'll sell the rocks. The rocks. Okay. How do you know if you received your drops? You will get a notification on Twitch saying your drops are now completed. If you click the link, if you do exclamation point drops in the chat, and you click the second link, you should see claim your drops. You should see it right there. But yeah, if you, let me show you. I can show you actually. That way it's better to explain this way. So if you go to like Twitch and you click like your profile icon, whether you're on mobile or desktop, either or, if you click your profile icon, you should see like a little tab thing called drops and rewards. It'll take you to like this page right here to show you like what's in progress and like what items you need to claim. Um, so this is only like for today because the drops only have two, which is the backpack and the desktop. So once you go to your drops and rewards section, you'll see them there, and you should see a button called like claim. And then they should be like in your inbox in game to like put them wherever you want. If that makes sense. I don't know if it does, MJ. But yeah, I can put the link in here for you. There you go. The fact Ariel won't be fishing companion, and then she still claps when you catch one. I know. You clicked on Twitch because I was on the game site. Oh, you see the progress now? Yeah, no problem, Fuzzington. Always happy to help. And no problem, MJ. Yeah, it can be a little bit confusing with the whole like drops because they're so new to this game specifically. So it takes like a little bit of a workaround. But also I'll be ending soon too in like a couple minutes or so. But if you have progress still left to get your drops, I'm going to raid someone after stream that has their drops enabled. I'm actually gonna go raid my my good friend Dr. Gluon anyway, because he's playing Disney Dreamlight Valley and he has drops enabled. So we're gonna raid him afterwards after our stream. So your progress will like carry over and will still continue. That way you can still get your items without losing any progress. And it only takes 1 hour to get all of your drops too. Just in case you're like, you're curious, like, oh no, I only have like 2 minutes left. Don't worry, it's all good. Oh, you click the link and it closes you out? Oh no. When am I gonna play Dreamlight Valley again? I probably will play it next week or so. I play this game quite frequently, even without drops. I probably will play it next week, most likely. Because I have a lot of work to do with my valley, and I need to organize a lot of my chests because they're everywhere and they're really messy. Let's most likely next week. But after today, the drops won't no longer be a thing. So it'll just be like regular Dreamlight Valley, like as normal. And hopefully by then we'll have an update for a Star Path or something. Oh, I didn't think about Tinkerbell. That's another good idea, Tinkerbell. The Skull Cave with the Skull Cave in the movie. That is true. I wonder what they're going to do about fairies and their specific skills. I feel like with fairies, the only thing I can think of from them is probably like gardening and maybe mining, but that's literally it that comes to my brain. Okay, I have to wait for the cotton to grow so I can finish this quest for Woody. Yeah, there's a link right there, MJ. Yeah. You love when me and Simsy play this game. It's a lot of fun. I have a lot of hours in this game, so it's like one of my passionate games I like to play on repeat. Same goes with like Wildflowers, Sims, and Dreamlight Valley are like my 3 main games I play a lot on stream. Because it brings me comfort and it sparks joy. And they're always like constantly adding in new things in Dreamlight Valley and Wildflowers that it keeps me coming back for more and wanting to improve on the valley to make it better. Plus the houses are so dang big that I gotta figure out where I'm gonna put them all, you know? Oh, that cave. That's right, that cave in Peter Pan. Oh, on Dazzle Beach over here. That's right. Oh, since I have Woody, I can collect my little stuff. That's right. So on Dazzle Beach, here's like the Atlantis cave that we saw earlier, which you all don't know if you haven't seen it yet. This is the Atlantis part over here. And then on the other side is when you get stitched, you see like a random big cave with a skull on it, or in the shape of a skull. Okay. Getting all my stuff here. There we go. Bananas, mangoes. Oh, that's coconuts. My bad. Yeah. So if we go over here, it is so foggy, I can't see a thing. Rinka, welcome in. How are you doing today? Thank you so much for the raid. How are you? I hope your stream went really well. Welcome. My gosh, it's scary over here. But welcome in, friendos. We're currently playing Disney Dreamlight Valley, and we have Twitch drops enabled, actually. So we're doing some like really cool work here today, building friendship, getting everyone their drops for their exclusive items, and we're also raising money for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, and we're only $100 away from hitting our next goal. But I saw you were playing Dreamlight Valley. But hello. Wait, were you were one of the enabled channels for the drops, weren't you? I don't know if I follow you. I've been trying to follow everyone on the blog post. That way I can follow all their content. You were, oh, that's so cool. I'm so happy that they invited more people this time, because like I think the drops are a very cool, fun way to not only get cool, fun stuff for free, but also like introduce people to new streamers to enjoy their content. So I love that. It is so wickedly cool that they keep doing this. I hope they do another one sometime soon, because this was really fun. And we were saying earlier, and I don't know if you were thinking this, but we have like this gamer theme going on, and all we're missing is like a shoe or shoes, pants, wallpaper, maybe some posters, and like maybe a companion to complete like the set. But yeah, I think this game is really, really fun. It's like one of my ultimate favorite games. And if you are all new to my stream, you don't know who I am, my name is Spring Sims. I play a lot of Sims here, mainly the Sims 4, 2, and 3. But we play a lot of Dreamlight Valley, Animal Crossing, Minecraft, and stuff like that. But thank you again for the ratings and your lovely community over here. Oh, Maui said the Skull Cave Island used to be bigger. Ooh. I always adore meeting new people, so I'm glad they did it again. Me too. I miss Animal Crossing too. Not gonna lie, I've kind of put that game on the back burner and just kind of ignored it a lot because they don't do any more updates for it, so I just kind of left it there. But I want to get back into it just so I feel like I'm using my Switch more than just Stardew and Just Dance. So, yeah. You just got your drops and it's 3 a.m. Now I'm off to sleep. Well, Charlotte, thank you for hanging out. I really appreciate that so much. I'm glad you got your drops, but enjoy your rest. We'll see you again soon. 07? I used to play it, but I stopped playing it after I hit 1,000 hours. I don't even know how many hours I have in Animal Crossing. I think I have maybe at the most like 300 or 400 hours, and that's literally it. So I'm like, well, oh well. I have been playing a lot more Just Dance and Jenny LeClue and Stardew Valley, because I've been trying to do Stardew Valley on my PC, my Switch, my Xbox, trying to see like what can I do differently. But I'm so bad. Like I also have this tendency of like playing games and being so hyper fixated on them where I'll play them for months and then stop playing them for like years. Like Animal Crossing. Grind the whole thing, and then I stopped playing it for months. So I feel like I couldn't get another game for another hyperfixation, because this game is all I got, and Sims and Wildflowers. And I'm like, I can't do it. Like Sunhaven, that game looks so cool, but I don't need to buy it. I don't need to buy it. I can't do it. Oh, what did I miss? Oh, nothing. So when we do ads, when ads play, I don't do anything. I stop what I'm doing. We just still chit chat. But you missed nothing. We were talking about Animal Crossing and how we miss it. You don't have a Switch, but I think it's a good thing because I got Animal Crossing and I would never leave my house again. See, that was me. That was me with Animal Crossing. I got my Switch. I had the Switch Lite, and then I got Animal Crossing that day. And then eventually I bought the regular Switch console so I could stream Animal Crossing. And then eventually I was like, okay. I did a lot of villager hunting to get all my villagers that I wanted. Did all of that. And then I was like, I think I'm gonna take a break from it. But Rinka, if you gotta dip out and raid and run and do all your post-stream stuff, feel free. I really appreciate you hanging out and for the raid and sending your lovely community over here. And congratulations on getting the drops and being a part of this blog post with us, because we're all in this together, helping all the peeps get their exclusive items. I cannot wait to catch some of your streams for the future. Oh no, come back here. Here, your stuff. Take your flower. But yes, go get some rest. Rest is definitely need to get some food. Very important. We'll be ending soon anyway. We'll be getting some stuff done around here. I'm hoping to actually get my cotton so I can make my fabric so I can give it to Woody so I can be done with his quest. But I'll play this game again eventually soon. Most likely next week or the week before, or the week after.
Good thing the cold doesn't bother me.
So I can get some organization done. Because right now that we have a break between like a star path and drops, I think I can now focus a lot more on like organization and decorating. So I don't feel too overwhelmed with like trying to find what I need. Oh, it's 1 month until your wedding. Oh my goodness! Congratulations! I'm so happy for you. Are you ready? Are you prepared? Are you excited for the wedding? I was supposed to go to a wedding in July, but my cousin moved their date, which is totally understandable. Well, that's so cool. What's the longest you've streamed? The longest I streamed was 13 hours in one sitting, with of course breaks in between and like stuff like that, but 13 hours. Because I did a 12-hour stream, and then I was like, of course, I went an extra hour because I got too like deep into the game that I was playing on stream. But 13 hours is the longest I've streamed on Twitch. So like I'm like used to long streams anyway, so like they're like kind of not really new. Oh, what did you all need again? I forgot. Ranch salad, hearty salad, bell pepper puffs. Okay. I don't think I could ever do a 24-hour stream. I think what I would do if I did a 24-hour, I would do a 24-hour unpaused stream in The Sims 4 charity. Or just in general, because we've done a bunch of 12-hour unpaused streams before where I would leave my game unpaused and leave my Sims to their own devices. And I found it quite hilarious that a lot of Sims just died because they would not know how to like feed themselves or like do anything remotely, just like anything. They would clean a lot, but they just would not try to eat a lot. Started a lot of fires, which caused a lot of gravestones being spawned. And that was just a lot. Okay, I need ranch salad. Here it is. But yeah. I'm so sad I've been watching for an hour. But I didn't count on my account. Oh no! Well, hopefully hopefully you get that sorted out soon. Make sure you report it to the Disney Dreamlight Valley team in their Discord so they know what's happening. Did you try to disconnect and reconnect your accounts? Because if you didn't, I would try that. But I'm so sorry that it's not counting your progress. It's not fine.
Hey, you're here.
Here's your order. You're excited and kind of nervous, but everything seems to be planned out. Oh, that's good. I think honestly, when things are planned. Oh, really? I'm gonna have to close my game. But I think honestly, when things are planned out for like a wedding, that's good. I'm not stress too much. Oh no, you're fine. You're good. But yeah, MJ, if you join their Discord, definitely join there and report there the bug that you're having about your drop so they are aware. Oh no, I'm not ending. I'm closing my game because I have a glitch. I need to because I got stuck. Trying to give Anna her ranch salad. Which honestly, ranch is not my favorite condiment right now, so I gotta reopen my game. Luckily, you also still get your drops because I'm still in the Disney Dreamlight Valley category. Okay. I'm not ending until I get my cotton and fabric. That's for sure. Oh, you apply for 2 jobs? Nice! That is so cool. I hope you get them or get one of the interviews and get one of them. That's so exciting. What do you think you should do? I would report the bugs in the Discord, MJ. That would be much, much easier. But yeah, if you have any issues in your game, like whether it's like drops or like just in-game stuff at all, the Discord is the best resource for them because that way they're able to respond very quickly and at a timely manner so they can like fix what issues you're having. Oh gosh. There we go. Go back to the restaurant. Yeah. No problem. Always happy to help with anything. Oh no, we're not done. I need my cotton. I had a glitch, so I had to close my game and reopen it. Just waiting for my cotton, you know, the usual. Oh, now I have a quest with Anna? No, I'm not doing it.
Hello, my friend.
Hello. Here's your order. More bonus time with Spring, plus more bonus time to get your drops at the same time.
Aloha.
Hello. Are you and Anna on a date? Oh. Nice. Oh, I only got level 7 with Stitch. I don't know why I thought I had more levels with Stitch. Guess I didn't. Okay, so there's no one else in the shop, so I can go and leave and see what I can do with my cotton. Because I don't really know. I feel like the cotton's going to take a while to do, which is okay-ish. But I need to pick up a few mushrooms, do a daily conversation, so... Oh, Woody! Where's Woody? I gotta find Woody. And I need... Oh, here we go. Oh, there we go. There was... I forgot we already had one. See, we got commands for everything at this point. We even got a command for... I don't know. About food and Skillshare and things. I don't know.
Well, hello there.
I think we had made a command for that the first day we played this game. So people were all aware. I want to give you something, Woody. Let's give you a random flower because I don't know what else to give you. I have diamonds, but those are from me. Okay, let's hang out for a little bit so we can continue to do our things. Sometimes Scar and Simba are in the restaurant at different tables and it seems like they're ignoring each other. I think it's funny too. I just want to see them like kind of get along one day and like maybe, just maybe, interact with each other, like talk about something. I just got the barn update and wildflowers. Does it look good? Is it spacious in there? Because I have yet to do it. Because what I'm working towards is a bigger vegetable patch rather than the barn. right now, but I know I should do the barn so I can get my other animals. Those diamonds are for me. Prince Stephen, you simply must have a supply of diamonds. Exactly. It's so hard being this popular, you know, of having so many diamonds. I must have my diamonds. I am royalty. To compete with Prince Eric. Woody and Buzz always want my gems. Literally. They're like, I need to have your gems because I don't have enough. Like, okay, and you can't even lift them. So, that's true. Scar did, you know, unalive Simba's father. That's a point. I also found out, which I don't even know if it's true or not, but I feel like I found out that apparently lions eat other lions. I blame TikTok for everything because I learn more facts about movies and shows on TikTok than I do in school. Oh, it's big and you got a new coop. Ooh. Oh, that's good. I need to work towards that. I need to make a lot of more fish fingers so I can get more money. Because I'm a little bit broke at the moment since I had to pay for some other stuff. Ooh. So fish fingers are the best moneymaker in Wildflowers, and I'm gonna make more because we're gonna play tomorrow, and I'm hoping that whatever Kim's gonna do, I think Kim, they might propose, but I don't really know because they left a letter, and I'm pretty sure they might propose. I'm so excited. Yeah, it's so weird. Lions eating other lions. Blame TikTok. One. A squid. Toys can't eat, so they just hoard gems. I guess that's true. They can't lift them either. You know, the gems satisfy their imaginary hunger. It tells me it takes 4 hours for pumpkins to grow. Yes. Does that mean if I close my game and come back tomorrow, will it grow? Yes. Yes. So you should be able to leave your game and it'll still grow. It takes 4 real life hours for the pumpkins to grow. So I would suggest what I've done and other people have done is planting as many pumpkins as you can afford. And I know some of the people have been putting pumpkins in every single biome too, just to have more like things to put them everywhere. The sheep are adorable. Oh yeah, the pigs can fly in Wildflowers and you can change their color. And the alpacas too, which I think is adorable. Okay, what did I get? Okay, I have 10. Why do I feel like I have more than 10, but I can't remember at all? I gotta find some of these too. But the cotton, not even remotely there. So let's go back over to the Frosted Heights. I can sell a few things. Yeah, I think Wildflowers is the cutest game I've ever played on top of like Disney. It's all about the little things for me, but I'm so excited for tomorrow. We got giveaways tomorrow for Wildflowers and Kim I Propose. Oh, sometimes yours aren't grown if I haven't watered them, maybe. Oh, that's also true. Sometimes they won't grow if you don't water them. But you also might be lucky if it rains. When it rains, you don't gotta water anything.
Howdy.
That's like also a great time. You got the potions, so there it can be a farm. Animal babies. Oh, that's so adorable. Oh, what? Oh, it's a dream shard. That's so nice. I've been trying to like get a lot of Ariel's hair so I can make all like those like healing potions for my chickens, and especially like for future animals, of course, too, that I get. I've been trying to stockpile a lot of potions and incantations. That way I feel like I have enough so I don't run out, because I know I'll eventually run out at some point. So the coconut, I'll sell like maybe like 40. I'll sell 40. I don't really want the squid or the codfish. I don't want those flowers. Those flowers I don't need anymore either. Okay. Oh, it's pumpkins recommended growing one line space between so you can get companion drops them easier to pick up in a line. Yes. Pumpkins and any plant. You are correct. Oh, and also you can make a lot of pumpkin puffs to earn a lot of money as well. Bell pepper puffs, onion puffs, zucchini puffs, I think. I was able to stock roughly 1 million in coins. Oh, that's really good. You just unlocked another realm. Nice. Oh, which realm did you get? What game is this with farm animal and potions? Oh, Wildflowers is the game that we were mentioning earlier. If you do exclamation point flowers in the chat, it'll give you like the link to their website and a little bit of an info about the game. But we're playing it tomorrow at 6 p.m. Central. If you wanted to like see it in action, of course. It's all voice acted, and it's very diverse with the characters, their backstories, pronouns, and everything, and even ages too. What did you miss? Nothing. Not too much though. We're literally just waiting for the cotton to grow so I can make my fabric for Woody. But nothing too important though. Using 3 pumpkins to make grilled veggies. Yes. Yes, it does. I think 2K because I have made one. It's not in here. I might have sold it, I think. But yeah, 3 pumpkins in the stove or in the pot. 3-star grilled veggie platter. And I think it's like 2K for each platter that you make if you use pumpkins. And that's some good money. Oh, you got your items. Oh, good. Oh, good. I'm so glad you got your items. Perfect. I'm trying to figure out what's the best way. Yeah, I would say like playing a bunch of pumpkins is always like good. I'm so glad you got your items though. But it's easier to sell the pumpkins. That's also true because the pumpkin puffs I can show you for the ingredients that you need. Because I have almost all the meals, barely. But bell pepper puffs require bell peppers, eggs, and cheese. Pretty much the pumpkin puffs only require pumpkins, eggs, and cheese. And you get roughly 1.4 or more coins for each pumpkin puff you sell. So you might have like a good benefit where the pumpkin puffs, but it truly depends, especially if you have Remy on your valley. He can give you the eggs and the cheese because that's the only way you can get them. But for the pumpkins, they sell for, that's the wrong one. Yeah, pumpkins sell for 664 each. And they take 4 hours to grow. But make sure you have your gardening harvesting buddy with you so you can get more pumpkins than just one. I think it's just plain pumpkins is best for selling because time is money. That's also true as well. Pumpkin soup does sell for high as well. Please tell me why they're giving away a real PC and a backpack. Wait, please tell me why I thought, why you thought they were giving a real PC and a backpack. Honestly, I would like that more than the in-game stuff, but I can see how you thought they would. But imagine though, they were giving away a real PC and a backpack. I'm like, okay, what do I gotta do? Do I have to sell an organ? Do I have to like jump really high? Like, what do I have to do? I'll do it. I would love a Disney Dreamlight Valley PC. Not gonna lie. I will do anything. I'm so far behind the story. Oh, Jordy, there's so much in this like game story-wise that I still need to do. Like the whole like Toy Story thing with Buzz and then the whole golden potato stuff. Pumpkin pie. I don't have all the meals, so I don't really know. How have I not made eggplant puffs? Well, I'm gonna make those at some point soon. It's just eggplant, cheese, or eggs and cheese. We have a bunch of entrees. Marvelous jam. That looks nasty. Let's see. The pie, seafood pie, veggie pie. Where's the other pie? Seafood pie, veggie pie. Because I am looking for all this stuff too. Crunk's spinach puffs. Oh, I love Crunk. Crunk is cool. I gotta make that. Oh, fish pie. Regular fish pie. But what did you say? Pumpkin pie? I don't know if we have pumpkin pie in this game. We have apple pie, beignets, cherry pie, boba tea, banana pie, crepes, fruit sorbet, red fruit pie, snow white gooseberry pie, whimsical pie. No pumpkin pie. I don't see the pumpkin pie on here, so probably not. How do you make ice cream stuff? The ice cream? Oh, I have no idea. I haven't made ice cream yet in the game, so I'm not entirely sure. How long does it take until you have to water the pumpkins again after planted? The pumpkins? You know, to be honest, Kiri, I don't know. I haven't really paid attention to of watering my pumpkins to focus on that, because I've also learned that it just rains a lot in my game, that they just end up being watered. If someone knows in the chat, I'd love to know. Oh, 2 hours and fully grown and 4 hours of pumpkins to remember. Oh, thank you, Locust. Cusco in both forms would be nice. Oh, level 10 with Remy to unlock the ice cream. Oh wait, that's how I actually made the oh gosh, what was it? I had ice, but what did I make? What was it? I had made something with the ice. Oh, lemon sorbet. I needed the ice to make the lemon sorbet, but the ice cream? I don't know, I guess coconuts, ice, milk, and a fourth thing to make the coconut ice cream. That's what I'm guessing. But the ice cream, bananas, ice, milk, and something else. I don't know. I'm really honestly just guessing at this point for the ice cream part, because I really don't know. Could be something. Yeah. Oh, all good, MJ. We'll see you again for another stream. I'll be live again tomorrow, at 6 p.m. Central with some wildflowers. Like, I just got Ursula home. Oh, Jordy, you are very behind, but that's okay. Play at your own pace, and that's all that matters. You voted for Empress New Groove for characters to bring in. Oh, wait, that's right, that form. I think I voted for Cusco, and somebody else. It's been a while since I last looked at that form, but I think I did have in Cusco. Oh, that's the other thing too. The Dreamlight Valley wiki page is also very helpful. Because sometimes I'm clueless with everything. But now I have my fabric, and I can give it to Woody, and he can leave me alone. 6 p.m. Central, so it'll be 7 p.m. for you. Okay, let's make our fabric. To be fair, I didn't have the game pass for 2 months. That's fair. That makes sense. And honestly, I feel like you're not really missing that much if you don't do stuff very quickly. Okay, fabric is done. Carousel repair kit. There you go. So I need to learn how to plant a bunch of cotton and just hoard it forever, because that took too long. Hello, Woody. Here you go. Yeah, no problem, MJ. See you tomorrow. Who won in Candyland? Vixella. Vixella won in Candyland the other day. I almost won. People kept sabotaging me, so it's fine. But Vixella won. I was right behind her, but I think by 2 or 3 spaces at the most. I still need to convince my game. Wait, I still need to convince my game for 2 games for a Switch. Just need for her to ace this interview and get a job. Yeah, honestly, take your time. Oh, okay. Let's go fix. The way he just ran, I'm dead. Oh, you meant your mom. Oh, convince your mom to get you 2 games. Yeah. That makes sense. I was like, the way he just ran, he glided right out there. Like, he's like, now you want to move fast? Now I can see you? Okay. Hey. Okay. Let's go and fix this carousel for Woody because it's looking a little bit rough. So follow Woody to the carousel. Oh, it was same with some of the residents are so needy. They really are. I think Woody. Follow Woody to the carousel. I'm here. Woody? Is he outside? I cannot stress enough. He's so small. I was able to claim your items. Oh, nice. Oh, good.
Thanks for stopping by.
Oh, you finally got the pink and white backpack you've been wanting. Oh, nice. I am so glad and happy for you. You hate that every time I see you, Maui. Like, he goes, hey, kid. I'm like, uh-huh. Oh, gosh. I was warned not to free Donald, and I did, and now I regret life. I regret life choices. Me too. Now we gotta find a way to get the lights back on. When it comes to those kind of subjects, I know just the person, a robot to ask. I'll go talk to Wally. Okay,
That's great.
oh, this looks so much better because it was looking a little bit rough around the edges. Wally. Okay. It's so weird. Honestly, Woody, Buzz, and Remy are so hard to find because they're like so tiny, even when like they're right in front of me. I probably would have a little fun when my mom does get it. Yeah. Where'd it go? Wally? Where'd it go? You walked right past me. I didn't even see him. One time I struggled for a few minutes to talk to Woody because I was in front of his house and the game kept throwing me inside. That would have been rough. Yeah, I have Puya. Puya's so kind and so sweet. I'm trying to help Woody fix the carousel and I was wondering if... Earth? No, not Earth. Detective Light. I want to make Woody happy. Oh. Ta-da! Oh! Blueprints? What are those? Fuse box blueprints. Yeah. Okay, anyway. Oh, there he goes. I don't know if there will be another Twitch drop soon, but I would hope that they do it again at some point. But I don't know if the old items will come back. Or where's Jesse and Bo Peep? Oh, they're not in the game just yet. I hope they add him, Jesse and Bo Peep at some point soon. You have to click on the map so many times to find them. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna make the fuse box. I was thinking it was going to take forever to get every single piece of a memory in the game. It would take some time because I'm barely like there. Like the memories, I only have 55 out of 133. I only have 3 more for the Dreamlight Valley memories, which is not that bad. The Lost Diaries I'm almost done with. Wally barely, Moana barely. All the other characters, I don't got any of the memories completed whatsoever. Like, not even a sliver. Some of them are, like, half done. I really can't wait for multiplayer. We were saying this earlier, Jordy, how like it would be so cool if we could go to other people's valleys like Animal Crossing and go shop in their shop to get the good items. Because I'm not joking, I got some, my items are just sad sometimes. Whenever there was a quest that needed me to look at the memory, I had to Google it because I actually couldn't see it. Same. That was me with the castle because I couldn't find what I actually needed. So I Googled it and I'm like, oh, that makes sense. Okay, let's see. We need a fuse box repairer thingamajigger. Okay. There's no furniture. No? Wait, what do I need? Fencing? Asphalt, yeah. Wait. Find the following. Oh! Oh, in Wally's realm. I'm slow. Fast travel. Not Remy. Wally's realm. Are people's shops different? Some people say their shops are different than each other's, which makes sense, but some people say they have good items, some people say they have bad items. Because like today, I think I had gotten like some type of like outfit that I really liked, and some people didn't have that item. So I'm guessing that it is different. Weird. I need to watch other people's stream to see like what do they have in their shop. Let's see a little bit better. The fuse box. Oh, some over here. I have to open this one up. Oh, remove. The furniture is fully random. Yeah, that's probably what it is, the furniture. The clothing, hit or miss. Whoa, that is too close. Back it up. Thank you. I can barely see. It wasn't because of the detail for you. It was because the game didn't show me the pictures at all. Oh, that was a glitch a while back ago. I do remember that part. I think Miv had an issue like that one time. Oh, probably so. Oh, one more. Here we go. I'm so glad Wally has a realm that looks what Earth could look like in 10,000 years. Okay. Oh, I got glass. Got the fuse box. Functional item. Firing up the game now. Very good, Jordy. Oh, did you get your drops, by the way? By any chance, Jordy? If you didn't, I hope you're getting your drops. I figured it's because I'm low. I'm a low on PC. Probably so. That would be my guess. Woody McWooderton, you're in your house. Oh, you got them? Okay, good, perfect. Because I have all 4 of them. I got the backpack, laptop, the desk, and the headphones. Like, Woody, tell me why I thought he was in his house. He moving. Yeah, you better stop and drop and roll. I have something to give you. Your fuse box for your carousel.
Howdy, partner.
Woody McWooderton uses full legal name. Andy gave it to me last year. Okay, let's see what the lights look like on the carousel. The way he just ran, I'm dead. And there's a scallop chair for 4.8. I say get it. Get it. You never know if it'll go away again. I say grab all the things you can because honestly, you might use it for something. Also, Alex, thank you so much for the $25 donation, by the way, to St. Jude. I really, really appreciate it so much. Also, we're now only $75 away from hitting our milestone where I have to play the 7 infant challenge in The Sims 4.
Howdy, partner.
Brace yourself, Spring Sims. It's gonna be incredible. What in tarnation was that? My goodness. That was rough. It sounded like an explosion on the ends of the carousel. Let's hope nothing important, bro. Come on, let's go and look. Okay.
Partner.
Oh my god. I ain't fixing that. I regret nothing, as you should. Regret nothing. I would just take everything. If I had unlimited money, which I probably should just do at some point to sell my pumpkins and pumpkin puffs, I will have unlimited money. I need to have $1 million. The Incredibles are not in the game yet, but there are certain items already in build and buy that you can use. So I think eventually we'll probably have them at some point. I managed to get here on my school laptop. School laptop, whoa! About high tech. That's the first time I've heard that. I remember there was a time when I know people in school, like elementary schools mainly, and I think middle school, use like those Google type laptops that only have Google and other things on there for school related stuff. So that's cool. And I also learned that Twitch is usually banned on school like computers. There's a claw machine pieces and alien toy scattered ever. Oh, that's the one,
Thanks.
sir. Oh, inside. I was gonna say I ain't going outside. I ain't doing it. You can't make me. I'm going to eat my gooseberries and my cherries, and then I'm going to eat this cheese. Yeah, hopefully one day. I don't think this game is actually even fit for the mobile phone. I mean, if you eventually get that Switch, you could probably get this game from your mom. If she gets the job and everything like that, of course. So it's a possibility. You can get this game on the Switch.
He's not gonna believe me.
Because it is available on the Switch. But how are you doing, by the way, Muscular Combust? How are you? Hopefully doing well. We're playing Disney Dreamlight Valley. We're just chillaxing. Oh, you clicked on the D&D site? Ah. Are your favorite Disney characters in the game already? Yes and no. I have to say Wally, Woody and Buzz,
Boy, am I glad to see you.
and Stitch. So 4 out of the few that I would like to have are in the game already. I would love to see Carl and the Boy Scout person in the game would be really nice with their house. Treasure Planet will be really cool and wholesome and nostalgic for me. And Tiana and maybe Pocahontas could be interesting. When we get multiplayer, I hope we can do trading. Oh, that will be a good thing to have, trading. Remy's okay, but I don't really like him that much. I did love Ratatouille the movie, but I don't like him as a character as much. Finally, that's done. That took 84 years. I ain't fixing your house, that's for sure. I think my computer is going to explode. I have to leave. Oh no, it's all good. We're actually about to end stream anyway right now. We're going to do the clip of the day, friends. So one of my mods will post a clip in the chat so we can show the clip of the day. And if you, by the way, if you are like still, your drops is like still in progress, you have a couple minutes left for your drops, so like a whole like 45 minutes left on your drops. We're going to go raid one of my friends who has drops enabled, so you can like still get your drops and your time will still like carry over and everything, so you'll be able to do all sorts of good stuff. But yeah, you want all of those. Treasure Planet is amazing. I have not watched Treasure Planet in a long time, so I need to watch it at some point soon. I had the video game, but I don't know what I did with it. But yes, let's go. Let's see what the clip of the day shall be. It's a clip from, oh, it's a clip from Candyland. A clip from Candyland. Oh, how adorable. How lovely. Let's see what this clip is all about. Dan's solo performance. Oh, yeah. I know this one. Okay, let's see. Right? Mute it? No.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It's up here.
Once I caught a fish alive.
Huh?
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then I let it go again.
What is
Which
that?
finger did it bite? this little finger on my right. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Oh,
5.
it's up here.
Once I caught a fish alive.
Huh?
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then I let it go again.
What is
Which
that?
finger did it bite? This little finger on my right.
Yes. Dan is random, but I love it either way. I'm like, huh? Dan just randomly just sings out of nowhere, like, oh, okay, like, huh? I was heavily confused, like, what? Like, okay, sure. If y'all don't know my friend Duck Dan, he's really cool. He plays a lot of well, right now he's in the Stardew Valley era. So if you love Stardew Valley, you'll love Dan. He primarily plays a lot of Dead by Daylight, Sims occasionally, but now he's in the Stardew Valley era. It's just Duck Dan on Twitch. But nonetheless, just some British things, you know, just a casual British thing, you know, the usual. What in the world? What is PewDiePie doing on Twitch? I open up Twitch.tv, and I just see PewDiePie on the front page of Twitch. What? That's random. Okay, that's nice. But anyway, we're gonna actually go raid one of my good friends who actually has drops enabled for Disney Dreamlight Valley. If you still have progress still going, we'll go raid somebody who has their stuff enabled. But we're gonna go raid my good friend Lady Brittany, who is actually playing Disney Dreamlight Valley and also fundraising for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, which is also an added bonus for Funtivities. So if you're curious about like the drops and also the potatoes that you can get in the game, because it's like a secret quest they can only get through getting the golden potato. That's very, very interesting. But we're gonna raid my good friend Lady Brittany. She's really kind, very sweet, plays a lot of Disney Dreamlight Valley, and very fun and very kind, sweet person. They were here earlier in the stream, so let's go send some love to them. And yeah, no problem. Oh, what the? Hello? Hello? I was about to end my stream. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Who donated? Who did it? Who did it? I want to thank you. I want to thank. Oh, wait. Also, we've already hit $3,500 for St. Jude, by the way. Hello? Anonymous, thank you for the $75 to charity. Hello? So now I have to schedule a time this month. We're going to do it this month because it's a charity incentive to do the 7 infant challenge where all the infants will be my mods. So mods, you know what to do. Make your sim self or send it to me. But we'll do that most likely next week before we wrap up our charity stream. But we've hit $3,500 for the kids of St. Jude. What the heck? That's crazy. Wow. Well, I have another milestone that you all don't know that I will share with you all because these are like bonus ones. But I will see you all tomorrow. Have fun. Stay safe. Get your drops in Lady Brittany's chat. And enjoy the rest of your week. And I will see you all tomorrow for some wildflowers. Okay, goodbye.